Yeah, I pray to God and ask for help, hoping that I can change. So much be going on inside this life I'm living, man. Trying to move on, but shit, my past is always catching up. No time for that, these opportunities be passing, bro. Gotta be strong for the ones who don't feel like holding on. It's in your struggle where you find out who you really are. Your times go hard, but you just need to put your faith in God and keep on going. Pray my lyrics really take me far. I'm thinking twice about my life and how I'm living. Say you better not slip up, these devils out here trying to get you, man. Say what I can about this plan, bitch, I don't understand. These streets will take your soul, I'm trying to help y'all comprehend. But life is like shit when you living with no purpose. Gotta get yourself together, try to break right through the surface, yeah. I lost my brother to that rock, man, this shit is insane. My heart goes out to my mama, she really feel my pain. Find my composure out here walking like a soldier, but this shit weighing me down just like a motherfucking boulder. My heart stuck in the past, I'm out here trying to find some closure. Just gotta keep on going, knowing the battle still ain't over, yeah. I pray to God and ask for help, hoping that I can change. So much be going on inside this life I'm living, man. Trying to move on, but shit, my past is always catching up. No time for that, these opportunities be passing, bro. Gotta be strong for the ones who don't feel like holding on. It's in your struggle where you find out who you really are. Your times go hard, but you just need to put your faith in God and keep on going. Pray my lyrics really take me far. The second verse feel like I'm cursed, but shit, I've been through worse. Just thank God, cause I know I could have been riding in that hearse. Through all my ups and all my downs, I gotta put them first. Jesus, my kingdom, been with me through all my strongest hurts. Felt like there's demons on my shoulder trying to tear me down. But to get brighter shit, you gotta get broken to the ground. All them drug addicts and killers up on my side of town. But fuck it though, I'm posted straight up out that underground. Preach to the young and stay in school, that street life isn't cool. Lead by example, cause if I do it, they gon' do it too. I'm off that 9th Street teaching boxing to the kids and youth. Just trying to get back to my city, shit, that is the truth. I pray to God and ask for help, hoping that I can change. So much be going on inside this life I'm living, man. Trying to move on, but shit, my past is always catching up. No time for that, these opportunities be passing, but gotta be strong for the ones who don't feel like holding on. It's in your struggle where you find out who you really are. Your times go hard, but you just need to put your faith in God and keep on going. Pray my lyrics really take me far. Yeah, man, it's like through it all, you know, you gotta keep pushing, you gotta keep on going. It ain't never ending. That's the last say. Shit, just put your faith in God and stand tall through it all. Chill up, baby. Let's get it.
What up? What up? Let me get this stuff together here. Hold up. All right, what's happening? 13 people. That's what's up. All right, no, I don't mean 13 people. Hold on. B Sector Newbie already already responded to you in the chat. So there you go. Barn Dog, what it do? Your sunshine, what's up? RNY. Stacy L Blue, what it do? Queen of Hearts. I already said what's up to your sunshine. TMO, you said Lord, what's up? Hey, never know. We'll see. Hey, Stacy, thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate it. You usually look out for, or you always look out for me. Not usually. You always look out for me. So I really do appreciate it. So, all right. So there's, you all are probably here thinking that I need to debunk some stuff and whatnot. I mean, that's a part of it, to be honest with you. But I want to point out like the selective outrage, right? People not having to prove a damn thing. What's up, Audrey? People not having to prove a damn thing. So I'm going to show you all some stuff, and I just need a little bit of emotional intelligence, some common sense, and don't hate me for like an hour. I mean, I know you're gonna hate me, but like at least listen to me for an hour. I'll go ahead and present all this bullshit or whatever, and then we'll go from there. So again, we got two things that we're taking a look at, right? What happened last night at Lemons when Marcus pulled up. Now, obviously, we know that some kind of weird ass narrative came out that Envy is reaching out to women that, what can I say they do? they entertain men. Okay, we'll just say that, right? I'm supposed to reach out to these people, and Marcus is supposed to be involved with Atlanta Street interviews. I know that Marcus wants to get out here and do his thing, and I saw Troy Allen jump on it or whatever. So he took his video down real fast. When he saw that I was going live, because he was crazy, right? Like, why would you come live and say, hey, Envy's reaching out to women, just like misunderstood, to change their lives around from being on the streets to do what they do? Do you understand that, like, you completely just disrespected, but you try to use that against me? It's crazy. Like, Troy, get your content creator hat fixed up, brother, because that didn't work out. But we're also going to talk about ZX, because RNY ZX pulled up on RNY and I on the panel and told us to go over there or whatever. And he had a $500 pot, not pot, but a $500 like take out of our pocket, split it with him, and give it away to the subscribers. But I've heard like a few different things or whatever, where he's been running around with the $500 being with ugly women and all this other stuff that he put like another $500 on. And us to be associated with that, I'm going to explain why that's a hard no. Absolutely. Let's see, who do we have? We have Jin Jin. What's up, Jin Jin? You mad? Envy, get the point. Was that you? Envy, get to the point. Was that you? Who? Well, I mean, you know what? If you want me to if I'm not getting to the point fast enough for you, it's really, really easy. Just go ahead and exit out and watch the replay. All right. I get it. You're a CC, so you have to clear your name or something like that. I enjoy your content, so that's all that matters to me. I appreciate that, L Blue. I know you do. You're a very core supporter, and I always do appreciate that. And L Blue, I really want you to realize, like, just like I'm telling everybody else, it's not necessarily about clearing my name, because everybody knows my name is cleared. They're just hating, right? They're like, oh my gosh, let's take this little thing and associate it to Envy. And then, Envy's got RNY over there, so he's trying to turn her into this demon. And It's not about necessarily clearing my name. It's more about like the selective outrage and how fast it would be able to do the research. And I know a lot of people don't know Marcus, what he does, what he doesn't do. So I'm just going to bring it to the forefront, and, we'll talk about it. But anyway, and let's see, you skating past Marcus. Nope, not at all. Not at all. I always at the beginning of my shows tell you what the hell we're gonna do. So do you not think that I'm gonna talk about Marcus? It's in the title. Like, I say what's up to my people. Anyway, like, please stop. Bougie, Jesus Christ. I mean, hey, what's up, Dory? I almost called you Bougieville. Okay. Let's see. It reeks of jealousy to me. It's very much so jealousy. Okay. But see, like, I'm going to start putting my foot down, right? I've been so cool and whatnot. And just right now, I mean, last night I was like, let me hit it live and go da 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 da, because I was like on, fast forward mode. But hey, let you see. You said I saw your video on Marcus. It is definitely suspect creepy. Oh, don't worry. We're gonna definitely show suspect and creepy here in a minute. I had to make sure something was blurred out, because just wait till I show you Marcus. But anyway, what I wanted to tell the content creators before we get started, I'll pull this up a couple times, but your cash apps, just make sure that gets reported this year through your 1099-K form. Just make sure that everything gets reported, because we're coming up on that time, and you want to make sure all your books are put together, so that bam, you don't get hit with that. Oh, you owe this amount of money and you need to pay within the next 20 days. It's horrible, and just please don't let it happen. Anyway, let's see. Mark has been creepy. What's up, Uppity? How you doing? Yeah, Mark has been really, really creepy. Okay, so let's go right into that, right? Let's go right into the visual aids. What's up, LaDon? Appreciate you being here as well. All right. So I want people to understand, right? This is being used against like RNY and I. And what I mean by used against is it's that people say we didn't verify the information with GG and the drip situation. Now, I'm not going to harp on that story. I'm just trying to explain this to you in this way, right? It's like, oh, you guys should have verified. Oh, you guys are playing with his life. Oh, you guys are playing with the dead. Oh, you guys are doing this, you're doing that. The whole show was about, the whole show was literally about looking into it and doing an investigation right in front of y'all's eyes, right? Did we or did we not get down to the bottom of the fact that they admitted that that's all a lie, right? So I'm trying to figure out how you think that we clout chased or jumped on the bandwagon or whatever you want to call it over a man's life. Like we literally in front of you without behind the scenes and all this and all that showed you, proved it. They said they lied about it and that man is alive. So I don't understand. But, you know, you guys don't need any verification at all whatsoever when something's about me. It doesn't matter. Somebody could tell you that I went to the moon and I'm hanging out there for a year. You'd be like, oh, okay, cool. You wouldn't call, you wouldn't ask, you wouldn't email, you wouldn't do a damn thing. You would just believe it because it's me. It's crazy to me. But anyway, what's up, Soul Fight? How you doing? Correction, I saw a video on Marcus and he is creepy and does gross things to ATL Street women. We're going to get into that in just a second. What's up, Sarkonos? I appreciate you. El Blue, the way he preys on those vulnerable women is pathetic. So he should be the last one trying to push his horrible behavior on others. And see, El Blue, here's the thing, right? It would have been so easy to look that up, but why were people running and saying that they can call him? Hey, I can get a hold of him right away. I can get a hold of him right away. Get him over here. Get him over here. Well, there's like 4 or 5 different people saying that they could reach out to him and get him over to the panel. And you get him over to the panel knowing what he does. I'm confused. I don't know. Like, why doesn't anybody say, like, damn, like you guys want to reach out to Marcus to get him to come over here to discredit Envy, but he's been doing all this stuff. Okay. It's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say? I told Envy when the first time I came over here, he's weirdo. Yes. All right. Hey, what's up, Rasta baby? Okay, so let's look at some video evidence. Hang on, we got to watch this dude first. Oh, okay. All right. So they thought that they had the receipt of the lifetime, and I want y'all to see this receipt real quick because you're going to be like, what the hell? So, okay, Marcus pulls up, after somebody came up and, oh yeah, Envy's reaching out to women that sell in Atlanta, and does RNY know about this and this and that, right? So this was the first receipt right here, right? And this was y'all's verification. She was like, I will show you my phone. After Marcus let her into it, Marcus was like, oh, has anybody been reaching out to you lately and all this and all that? And she was like, yeah, I got a few things. They said positive things like encouraging me, keep your head up, do a good job. And he's like, is there anything else? Well, he grabbed the phone to basically see that I reached out to a few of these women. The story is I did reach out to a few of these women, but for interviews, right? So this was the first receipt, right? This is what y'all were so convinced of, the fact that I reached out to these women, right? This was literally the receipt on Lemons. Could somebody please in the chat or otherwise, could somebody point to my name? Could somebody point to the message? Could somebody point to anything? This is the receipt that everybody went off of saying, yep, he did hit her up. Yeah, just look at that for a second. Don't be annoyed with how long I leave it up there. I just want to make my point. Really? This is what you guys came after me for? Y'all said that I reached out to her phone. I'm still looking for my name and a message. As soon as she showed that, it was like, oh my God, Envy's reaching out to. Yeah, that was the receipt, right? I'm going to show you that you said wasn't going on. I wasn't going. It was an immediate nothing burger. It was definitely a nothing burger. But what I'm trying to say, yeah, also, I mean, I appreciate that, Sarkonos. I'm just trying to show how fast it is to like not give me the benefit of the doubt and start throwing, their quote unquote friend RY under the bus. Like, yeah, I've already told her how, the names of people that are definitely going to turn on her as soon as she mentions my name. But yeah, Stacy, yeah, Lord. But yeah, Sarkonos, I know that. I do appreciate that. If they're going on Marcus' platform, doesn't that mean they're open to interviews and or being saved? My words, not envy. Well, it depends. It's bait and switch. This gentleman tries to get them to his house. You're going to hear a few things. Let's go ahead and listen to it right now, right? Let's get that out of the way. But I definitely wanted to put that receipt up. Now, let me show you exactly what I did send these ladies, right? So now we know that Marcus, you guys might not know this, but Marcus is tied up with Ken because he was attempting to speak with Sonny, and then he's wrapped up with Octavius because he was talking to Kiki. So it's not like Marcus is just this dude that's in Area 51 or some shit like that. Like, he's been around. You guys should know better. Like, one single person up there could have said that this dude is full of shit. And even after he came up and said it was a nothing burger, people still didn't believe it. And the only reason why he dropped back down, this was he thought he was going to get away with this and walk away. The reason why he dropped back down is because I was in the chat and they saw me in the chat. They're like, oh shit, Envy's here. Hey, hit the platform again. So I get the hate. I get the trying to, put me out there like this. And there's the receipt right there. But let me show you exactly what I sent these ladies, right? There's 3 of them. Is this not a copy and paste, right? Okay, so I'll give you the actual receipt. Hey, hold on. Let me take that banner down real quick. All right, it says, I saw you on Atlanta Street Interviews. Hit me back to do a paid interview on my YouTube channel. Okay, now you guys are acting like it's different between, between women. There's another one. I saw you on Atlanta Street Interviews. Hit me back. I saw you on Atlanta Street Interviews. Hit me back. Like, where is there an invite to hang out? Where is there these women live in Atlanta, right? So where is where in the receipt to say I'm pulling up on you? Hey, I could change your life. You guys have been saying all day, including Troy, that had to delete the video, that I was trying to change these women's lives and I was finessing them and I was, saying that I can get them off the street and gassing them up. Okay, so I saw you on Atlanta Street Interviews. You know why I put that right there? Because I wanted Marcus to know I'm reaching out. I specifically said, if I'm trying to go behind somebody's back, why would I put, I saw you on Atlanta Street Interviews? The first thing they're going to do, obviously, is call Marcus and be like, someone from YouTube reached out to me, whatever. And then I said, paid interview on my YouTube channel, not my house, like he does, right? So those are the real receipts, but this is what what y'all went from, right? And then it really would have been easy for you to go on people's walls and see things like this, right? The fact that he asked the SA survivor if she enjoyed it tells me everything I need to know about him. He's a predator. Like, you guys, look, there's 1,700 comments, or there's actually 1,700 likes under this comment right here. This is one of Marcus's posts, or whatever the hell. Not his post, but somebody's post about him that was trying to expose him. All right, so here's what I also do for y'all all the time, and it gets ignored. Let me show you a situation that still has not been taken care of, right? Okay, so here's a situation right here where Mikey from the Troy video still up. It's not deleted. Okay, great. He made another one. You mad? But anyway, you said that's what I said last night. Folks are all in an uproar over an alleged DM and don't know what was said. But a man who associates and rides around with prostitutes for content is not alarming at all. I know, that's right. Well, it wasn't. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't necessarily about him or whatever. It's specifically about these people could have cleared my name in about 5 seconds, but nope, they wanted to push the narrative, and then it ran over to that platform. Anybody could have looked this shit up. So let me show you all how concerned you all are all the time. I put this up here because Mikey came from the Umar sector and he hit the platform and he said that he did DV, right? And he admitted it out loud. Now, Queen Tulsa said that you're coming over here, you're going to reach out and you're going to figure this shit out with Mikey, right? Let's listen to this. This is on my public platform, okay? And nobody wants to get outraged by Mikey, who hits panels, by the way. Like, he literally hits panels, but nobody gives a damn. Let's listen to exactly what he says, and I want to know why this hasn't been an issue. Let's go.
When I say I'm an asshole, I'm an asshole. right? So, I said, look, let me get my phone back. I went and mushed her face to get my phone back.
You did what?
I mushed her face to get my phone back. Hey, I had no other choice.
There were other choices. When you left, you said you hit your homeboy up, right?
So you could see what she tried to do.
Okay.
You feel me? He was like, nah, she wasn't trying to do nothing. But I'm an asshole. When I say
Anyway, the reason why I played that little part right there is because of the selective outrage. Everybody thinks I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that. I'm a horrible person and whatnot. But look, right there, I tried to help. Y'all didn't care. But all of a sudden, y'all care about Marcus talking about me. So let's go into a couple things right now about Marcus, right? Now, this first picture, whatever, it's a little disturbing, but it is blurred out and everything is, I did my best. Hey, Envy Chat. Envy, did you see my comment under that video? I said he exploits women. I did see it. I did see it, First Lady. I really do appreciate that. I 100% did see that, but there's a lot coming through about this situation. So would you say nobody was upset or outraged about what that man said? Lemon did to him either. The reason why, hey, L Blue, the reason why I looked into it is because that man hit Lemon's platform for a couple days, right? But then Lemon got heat from the beef sector saying, no, I think this dude, Mikey, is involved in a DV situation. What, get him off the platform or don't have him around or whatever. But then he ran over to my platform and I was like, hold on a second, you sound pretty familiar. So that's when I not talked him into, but I spoke to him and said, hey, what did you do to the girl? I don't want you on my platform if this is true. But then once he confirmed it, I took that short of it. Obviously, got his ass up out of there. But, hey, I'm horrible. Don't just watch support the channel. I appreciate that, Sarkonos. All right, so let's start watching. Let's start watching Marcus, right? This is y'all's boy that you wanted to throw in my face or throw in RNY's face, basically, right? So obviously you see it's blurred out. She doesn't not have pants on or whatever, right? So this is blurred out. So this is the type of thing that he does. He goes out in Atlanta and he goes ahead and pulls these women into, he said, quote unquote, interview. I don't know. So basically, if y'all think interview is at a hotel on that bed with her about to shake it and bust it wide open, if you think that's an interview, then I don't understand anybody, right? Because right here, number one. Now let's keep going, right? Yeah, you might think that's bad, but like, let's literally, that's just scratching the surface, right? You said, what is this? What is the context? The context is that what Marcus does and how it was just all of a sudden, like he was the keeper of all the secrets. He was gonna explode. He was gonna expose Envy. Okay. And as I'm saying, like, it's really, really super easy. Okay. So let's keep going, right? All right. So now this was, as I said, this was a quote unquote interview. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. All right. So that's Natasha. Let's see here. All right. So here's what Marcus does. He walks up on women, right? Like this, right? Boom. She's literally in a tent. Okay. She is in a tent under a damn bridge right there. Okay. So let's walk up. You said Marcus preys on street women and runaways. He's disgusting. Absolutely. Is this woman before me? Yes. Yes. Sarkonos. Yes, she is. And that's the craziest part about it, right? Sarkonos. He, like, literally, I could only show you what I could show you, but yes, the rest of the activities happen. And I want you to, okay, so imagine Marcus, right? He gets out of his Jeep and he pulls up on women like this. Let's listen to what she has to say. Thank you very much, Vibrant. I appreciate it. But let's listen to what Shatora has to say. All right, let's go. And exactly what Marcus says to her. Let's go.
Hey, you don't want to tell me who you're talking about? No? Okay.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? And you
Hey, you don't want to tell me who you're talking about? No? Okay.
I'm pissed off. Yeah.
All right,
I don't like that.
Shatori.
I don't
Well,
know. Be in no whorehouse.
it's not a whore. Now, look now.
Everybody on your page is whores.
That's not
they
what
all
that is.
struggling whores.
You've done that before too, Shatori.
Whore. I ain't no whore. I ain't never been no struggling whore. I would always make money because I make 100
but
better.
the point
I would
is,
never be a struggling
you
whore. I never
sold your
been a
body
whore.
the same way that other women have.
But I'm not a struggling whore. I would be a struggling whore. I ain't no struggling whore. I would always.
Like, you know, hopefully this is helping y'all at this point, right? Understand the situation. Listen to exactly what he says. He's basically telling her that she's in that bucket, period. Doesn't matter what she says. He said he tries to help people. Okay, let's go.
Always make money because I make 100 better. Whore. I ain't no whore. I ain't never been no struggling whore. I would always make money because I make 100 better. I would never be a struggling whore. I never been a whore. You sold your body
the same way that other women have.
But I'm not a struggling whore. I would be a rich whore. If I was a whore, I would make so much fucking money.
Okay, I get it, but
I would make so much money being a whore. $100 for 15 minutes. Come on, now. If I got 10 in one day, come on, I could have paid my rent for 2 months.
But that's not. That's
what I'm saying. Works. I wouldn't be no struggling whore. These hoes be on there struggling. Like I could not ever be them. I could never be a struggling whore. These whores be literally getting a whole lot of money and then having it all back down to nothing.
That's because they choose to stay in hotels.
That's a struggling whore. So how you gonna call me a struggling whore? That's right. That's your bitches. Them your women.
No, listen.
Like you love them whores. Won't you go get a house for your whores? I'm not finna be. I'm homeless. I'm trying to be somebody. Exactly. I don't want to be around people that don't want to be nothing.
All right, let's keep going, y'all. Real quick. Oh, and I see you in here, beef sector, eat nuts. I got you. Is that rainwater? Is that rainwater? Jesus Christ. All right, what's up, Snoop? All right, let's keep going, okay? All right, let's go ahead and take her down. All right, let's go into our boy Benji AdSense, right? A lot of people know Benji AdSense, and he did a really, really good job. Now, any content creator that I pull up, I've reached out to all of them. I've gotten their blessing. So if you see a content creator come up, I really want y'all to go support. All right, let's see here. 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Okay, here we go.
She says that she was standing in line trying to receive an Obama phone when Marcus approached her and asked if she would be willing to do an interview for his channel. She agreed. But what she said happened next is quite disturbing. Monique said that immediately after the camera stopped rolling, Marcus asked her how much she would charge for sex.
And he said, can he get a redo because he orgasmed in 2 minutes, like I was explaining in the video. So as soon as I put my clothes in the washer, he told me to take a shower in his daughter's bathroom. After I take a shower, he tells me to take an edible. But after I take the edible, then he says I'm going to be asleep for 3 days. So, you know, I'm from California and I took edibles. I don't get high like that. But this edible he gave me.
He said, wait a minute, I'm from California too. You know, we already know that. So he told you that.
Oh, hold on, y'all. 1 second. I got like a second window open. 1 second, y'all. Oh. Damn. Hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, y'all. I got a whole damn. Hold on. I'm trying to get everything right. Hold on. Jesus. All right, I think I'm good. I think. All right, so let me try to reshare that.
He would be willing to do an interview for his channel. She agreed. But what she said happened next is quite disturbing. Monique said that immediately after the camera stopped rolling, Marcus asked her how much she would charge for sex.
And he said, can he get a redo because he orgasm in 2 minutes, like I was explaining in a video. So as soon as I put my clothes in the wash, he told me to take a shower in his daughter's bathroom. After I take a shower, he tells me to take an edible. But after I take the edible, then he says I'm going to be asleep for 3 days. So, you know, I'm from California and I took edibles. I don't get high like that. But this edible he gave me.
He said, wait a minute, I'm from California too. You know, we
Right.
already know that. So he told you that whatever edible you're going to take will have
Damn, I don't know if anybody else thinks StreamYard's a disaster today, but I'm gonna do my best. So yeah. I know. Well, the thing is some of these people went and got kits and hold on one second. What's up, Queen? Wow, Jesus Christ. I got way too many tabs open trying to be too organized. When you're too organized, things get jacked up. Anyway, what's up, Queen Photon? I'm gonna hear I'm fake, but y'all around here putting people in early graves. Oh, okay. Brianna, didn't you see that we didn't you see that we had a Gigi admit that she was lying? We exposed the whole thing, but that's always forgotten. I never will understand that. So yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying with selective outrage. You skip over the part that basically we should be praised for. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, oh, okay, you got people in their graves or whatever. No, we didn't. We actually had them admit that they were lying. So I don't really know where that's coming from. So my tabs are all messed up, y'all. So one second, hold on. Let's see. Damn. But don't worry, Bree. I'll get to you. Don't worry. All right, hold on. Marcus. Okay. So you know how I always say that I'm gonna look up things, I'm gonna get to the bottom of stuff. Damn. Hold on. I need an assistant. Jesus Christ. Okay. So this is when Marcus came onto my platform, right? And as I always say, that if my supporters have an issue with something, I'm going to look it up and figure out what's going on. So it's very, very basic, right? Everybody should have seen that Marcus has been on my platform and he already was on some BS, right? Okay. So right here, you guys are going to clearly hear me say that people had concerns, and I'm going to go ahead and go after it. I definitely want to balance it out and see if there is some positive that comes out of it. See who's here, see who's not. Balance it out and see if there is some positive that comes out of it. See who's here, see who's not. Whatever. We might walk out of here saying that the gentleman has changed. He's off to a good start. He's gotten people to. And by the way, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. Obviously, you can hear that. I'm like, we're going to see if the guy's going to admit to this or not admit to it. But then, honestly, as I said, like below my comment section, below the description in the video, my Instagram and everything else, people ask me, they're like, oh, yeah, they pointed him out. So this was me reviewing when he was on my platform. This is why he's upset. Hey, what's up, Arts and Crafts? What's up, Streets of Scotland? Sorry about that. Like, I got all these damn windows open trying to do this live, so it's a mess right now. Timestamps are a mess. We're just gonna have to rock with me for a minute here. But anyway, all right, let's see. All right, so let me go back to I don't know how I missed it because I'm actually usually sometimes I mess up on the chat, but I am definitely reading the chat today. I'm scrolling to everybody where there's a concern with my supporters. Like whether I agree with you or not, I'm very, very objective. Concerned. I look at or shake Atlanta Street interviews because you know I'm just a certain content creator. My thing is for the supporters. I look at it as this is not my channel, it's theirs. I'm just the host. So I literally do this to everybody where there's a concern with my supporters. Like whether I agree with you or not, I'm very, very objective. Everybody in here will tell you. Not uppity. Yeah, uppity. Uppity. Simply yet, that sounds about right. Oh yeah, you're talking the truth between. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, Ms. Me?
Well, yeah, like I was telling Octavia, since you're here, let me just say, we say they were videos. So, like I was telling.
Anyway, my point of showing that, as I said, I'm all over the place today. Let me get myself on solo screen and not worry about this craziness, right? So anyway, hey, what's up, a trucker's wife? Appreciate you being here. What's up? And you said, and who? What'd you say? And who? What? I remember. Yes, there was a resolution period. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the crazy part, Sour Patch. Like they literally said that RNY and I are over here playing with somebody's death. And I really don't understand. Like in front of everybody, we broke it down. We got down to the bottom of it, yelled, cussed back and forth, did this and did that, and it got resolved. Why doesn't anybody say that? Hey, you know what? They brought them over here and the whole situation got resolved. People just skip over that. And then I saw some people that came in here a little bit late and said, hey, hopefully, Envy, you didn't talk to these women. Okay, so I did talk to the women. But as I said, this was the quote unquote verification. This is all that people needed to try to believe that I was saying crazy stuff. Like they were trying to gas it up like, oh, you know, I got reached out to and people were trying to change my life and gas me up and get me to go here and say that they're going to, take me in, give me a job, a place to stay and all that. Right. What about these messages? Hold on. Let me go. Hold on. So what about these messages right here? These are the actual messages. What about them says that I'm going to save their lives? I'm going to, bring them into my house. I'm going to take care of them. I literally just asked these women for an interview. And you all act like it's some kind of breaking news that I run around and network, right? How do you think the GG story came in? How do you think all this other stuff comes in? So I really don't know how it's so weird to ask these women for interviews, right? Anyway, and as I said, Troy Allen, what are you doing, bro? Troy Allen, just get off of that. You're like, oh, you're trying to create some kind of scandal, crazy situation. I'm like, man, he needs to really get it together. I have no idea, right? Let's see. Also, I don't know if y'all saw, and people might say, oh, this is an advertisement. So you got stuck trying to advertise to somebody. Not at all whatsoever. Marcus is actually pulling these women in there. I think that there's Mocha and a few other ladies or whatever. He's trying to pull them in there and he's doing a class on Sundays on how to build a YouTube channel. So basically he's jumping on platforms. He's doing this, he's doing that. So if you don't clearly think that that's running a play, you're crazy. And I can spot a play from a million miles away. Even you all spotted the play from a million miles away. And you said, oh, Envy's doing this and that. That's what I'm saying. And if you would have clicked on any of his videos, which I would have done before I jumped out the window, if you would have clicked on any one of his videos, the first thing that happens is, hey, I'm running a class to show people different ways on how to get out here on YouTube. Da, 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 da. Yeah, he's doing that with people like this. Let me show you another video real quick. All right. Let's see here. That's Mocha, the Dark Secret. Let me see here. Okay. Mocha. I don't know if you guys, let's see. I can't play that. There's so much stuff I can't play that he's going to get a couple clicks and views because I'm going to drop the link to his channel or whatever. But as I said, like Nothing Burger, obviously most of y'all know that, about him. which was amazing to me to watch a bunch of people in the chat. Now, don't get me wrong. A few people did say, hey, you know, let's look into this because he's a creep. But a lot of people were like, oh, let's just take it and run with it. So here we are. Hey, Victoria Dove. Sorry about the me hitting on the comments and stuff like that. I'm a mess. Like, I got a dual bottle. I got half the stuff I need on one, half the stuff I need on the other. What's up, LaKendra? I see you in here. Okay. So I'm not going to sit here and harp on that. As I remember some stuff, I will drop the link because I know that people have some stuff to say, but for me to sit here and beat that to death, it's crazy. Now, what I will say is go over there, you all, see what you, hold on. I do want to pull something up. 1 second. Hold on. What is her name? Anyway, okay. Well, that's the wrong. Jesus Christ. And I already know what's going to happen here, so I'm going to drop the link real quick. Hold on. What's up, YouTube cameras? Appreciate you being here. Hold on. This is the sloppiest live I've done. My God. Trying to be too perfect. Should have put this on members only so that y'all shit. Hold on. Let me pin this link real quick. Hold up. All right. Damn, let me, what is the other? Hold on 1 second. I have another, I have to see 1 second, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna come back to that. Would you say, what's up, Ken?
What's good, bro?
Nothing, man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm actually excited that you're actually doing this live because last night was really fake and phony.
Horrible.
A lot of women. I found out it's really weird. I found out what's up, YouTube cameras. I'm happy your voice sound better. Hey, Miss LaKendra.
Oh yeah, she did get her voice back. That's right.
I feel like a lot of women are weird. I actually was taken up for you last night. I was like,
heard.
shit. What are you doing different? The only difference is you're trying to actually do a real interview and trying to like find out what's really going on with them and trying to really get their story out there. You're not trying to sleep with them, you know?
So, yeah, I mean, I got put right into that bucket. I mean, it was immediate, bro. It was like, yep, he's reaching out to them. We caught him. Oh my God, Envy's gonna meet up with them. What is RNY gonna say? I'm like, damn. I mean, and all they literally had to do was just type his name in. You know what I'm saying?
You saw your little bro got up there and cleared that shit up because you ain't do. I don't feel like you did anything wrong. I'm quite sure you told RNY exactly what you was doing. You're not just gonna do it just out the blue for her to look crazy. You told her that you was gonna reach out to those girls, and you did. You're a journalist. You're a YouTuber. I mean, you doing your job. You're getting paid to do this. He's doing it to pleasure himself. He's doing it for himself. Now, let me give y'all some facts, but I'm gonna say allegedly. I'm gonna give you facts, but I'm gonna say allegedly to protect his channel. Now, if it wasn't for Solid Sunny, Marcus' channel wouldn't be popping the way it's popping.
True.
And I have receipts on that because before he met Sunny, his channel was dead. Kiki killed his channel. He didn't have no traction. He wasn't getting no views. His channel wasn't pushing out because Kiki was doing commentary on her and Octavius, and they really, killed his channel. But then he ended up doing an interview with Sunny, and when he did the interview with Sunny, they went out on this date, and all of a sudden he just started popping again. So I mean, he never even gave her props. Like, he always using women to make his channel pop. It's not always about him. It's about the women that's making it pop. It's not. It's not about no Marcus. Marcus is a creep. Marcus is using these women. He's sleeping with these women. And Monique, let me give you some facts about Monique.
Yeah,
Now,
here, let's listen to this to get some context real quick.
Go
All
ahead.
right, this is an actual. Listen to Monique. Let's go.
Hey, Monique admitted that she agreed because she needed the money and Marcus took her to his apartment. She claims that when she got there, Marcus told her that he would not be paying for anything, but she could stay there for 2 days as long as she gave it to him whenever he asked. She explained that she realized that he did not truly care about her situation and that he was a wolf in sheep's clothing.
So, like almost 2 weeks ago, this guy from Atlanta Street Interviews found me by Bike Station in downtown Atlanta. I was in the process of trying to get a free Obama phone. And while I was waiting for my phone, to see if I was going to get approved, the guy, Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews, asked to interview me. So obviously he knew that I was homeless because he came to me out of nowhere. So I was desperate for money, so I did give me $10. Right after the interview, the guy asked me for saying, he asked me how much would I charge. I will admit, out of desperation, I was willing to because that was rock bottom. It's getting cold. I don't know where I'm gonna go. So, and I should have felt some type of way that, like, damn, this man really just offered me this after the interview. That mean he really didn't care about what he said to me. Really, the interview was like, it's just something for him to profit off the less fortunate. But I was just so caught up in my situation, I didn't look at it that way. So I said, I want 150. And he told me, no, he's only going to give me 100. I said, once, like, just because I feel overpowered. It's just, I feel belittled, but I still accepted it. I was like, can I have 120? He said, 110. And a 10 from the interview was already there, so I'm just going to give him 100. So he took me to his house, and he initially just tried to play me and give me 50. And I said, I want my money now because I've been played all my life. I'm like, what this man got all this money? And he only want to give me $50. Give me my fucking money. So he don't say, I should just take you back where I met you. I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it.
Ken, I wanted to put some context to it and the fact that he lures these women to his house, not just to a hotel. I showed at the beginning a situation where he does go to these hotels, but he lures these women to his house. You got it. Go ahead.
There you go. That's exactly what I just said. So thank you, Miss ATL, for confirming what I said. And that you can finish, Envy. I'm gonna go on mute.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You were cooking.
And that's exactly what he does. He uses these women for clout. And he used it for his this is my opinion. And this is not Envy opinion. This is Ken opinion. Now, I feel like he shouldn't take those women to his house where those babies at, his daughters. That is very, very dangerous. Because for the fact is, look what Miss Monique just said. Now, you asked her how much she charged for her services. She told you how much she charged. Now, by you being this greedy man, and you know that this young lady don't have nowhere to go, you know she don't have nowhere to eat, no way to eat, no way to take a bath, and that's exactly what she wanted to do. And she told you that. Well, if you let me take a shower, wash my clothes, whatever, I'll do what you want. Girl said as soon as she got in that house, he wanted it. She didn't even take a shower. Come on, man. That is sick. She can't even take a shower.
I just think, Ken, that is weird. I just think that is weird that he could run his happy ass up on a panel and everybody say, oh no, I'll go get him. I'll go get him to talk about envy. And then basically, did you see the clip? Did you see the clip of him pulling up and trying to say it was me? He was like, oh, you know, somebody's romancing those girls and this and that. And then did you also see that people believe this as the receipt to say that I actually reached out to the women?
And
This
that's
is
why
literally from Lemons right there, huh?
That's why I hopped on the panel. Now, I'm about to be real with y'all.
This is what I sent him. Look, a copy and paste, right? It's not a personal message. It's a copy and paste. Can I interview you?
It's saying the same thing.
Yeah, I know. It's a copy and paste. I was being professional. I saw you on Atlanta Street interviews. That means that I know that she's going to tell Marcus. I'm not trying to hide nothing. I'm not saying, you know what, I saw you on YouTube somewhere and I'm going to pull up on you. These women are in Atlanta. I'm saying on my YouTube channel. I'm not saying at the Mexican restaurant down the road or anything like that. And then basically, all people have to look up when they put in his name. I mean, people are saying this is 1,700 likes, Ken. It says the fact that you were asked, the fact that he asked the SA survivor if she enjoyed it tells me everything I need
Yes.
to know about him. He's a predator.
Yes.
These people took this dude's commentary and trying to say that you know, RNY and over here and I are over here doing weird stuff. Look at this. This is crazy to me, bro.
I mean, in RNY and Envy Defense, and I don't give a damn who get mad, scratch ass and get glad. They're doing content, something that most of you content creators are afraid to do. They don't. Them people don't. They don't have to keep doing no damn mess. They don't have to keep doing no damn beef sector bullshit. They don't. Excuse my language, but these people don't have to keep doing all of that. They want to do This is content. This is what makes people grow. Nobody. People are sick of keep arguing back and forth, getting their damn channel flagged and taken because y'all want people to keep arguing and then y'all don't even super chat. Y'all don't super chat when people are arguing, screaming and hollering and yelling and degrading each other. Y'all don't cash out. But when somebody is actually trying to grow and do real content, none of you motherfuckers are here to actually enjoy it. People are tired of the fuck shit. Now,
Yes, Scooter High. That's what I'm saying. I know you meant well. Probably would, or it probably would have been better if you had a woman reach out to the ladies for the interviews.
I disagree.
I understand, but no, that would have looked weird because let me tell you, let me
would've
tell you
looked
how
like a play.
things. Yes. Let me tell you how things work, like out there in the real world. If I would have had a woman reach out, they would have thought it was a setup.
Let's go.
Many women out there get set up. You know, a dude takes a woman to bait them in for comfort, and then boom, all of a sudden, a man's there. That would have been wrong. I disagree. I appreciate the comment, but I do disagree. YouTube camera said Envy can say that guy dropped in your chat months ago, even before you RNY, and he was on your panel. That's correct. That's correct. Yes. And well, they're trying to attach anything to RNY and over here. RNY is over there acting strange. RNY is over there doing this and that. No, RNY is not over there acting strange. We exposed. Are we not exposing Marcus? Like, shouldn't the damn outrage?
Hey, so bomb.
Yeah, shouldn't the outrage be about him, not about attaching us to doing something weird? What's up, Courtney? Go ahead. What's up, Sims Overdose?
These
I
people
know.
are weirdos. I mean, when it comes to exposing thick people like that, I mean, they don't want to get on they don't want to get on the boat for to do stuff like this. They want to get on. They want to talk about weird stuff. This is the actual. I'm going to say allegedly to protect Bro Channel. This is actually what you call a real predator. What he's doing is predatorial. It's weird. That what that lady said, and then he told her to go in his children's bathroom. A homeless woman that he just met an hour ago, to go in his children's bathroom and take a shower. Why she couldn't use your bathroom? And y'all don't think that that's sick? I mean, go ahead, RNY. These people are weirdos. What's up, Molly?
Hey y'all, I'm on mute. Keep talking.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, then they going after you, but they're not going after the actual man who we're talking about. What RNY got to do with Marcus? Not a damn thing. Nothing.
Listen.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Cook.
Anybody that says I'm over here doing anything weird is full of malarkey and shit. Why the fuck would I reach out to these women? Are y'all kidding me? I don't know these hookers. The fuck am I gonna reach out to them? That's weird. And, oh my god, RNY changed. What? She don't drop down in chats no more. Why would I? Ever since me and Envy even hit Lady Nika's panel, it's been nothing but negative stuff. It's been more positive stuff than negative. But damn, y'all want me to drop down the chest when niggas are saying negative shit? Are you kidding me? I ain't nobody's motherfucking punch bag. I go where I want to go. And that applies to whomever it applies to. Everybody over here doing no weird shit. And then I heard today somebody said, y'all over there playing in somebody's death. How? You playing with someone's death? When the person admitted that they're the one that told somebody to put that out here. Y'all should have verified the drip story before y'all did anything. But I don't see nobody telling Talent's ass or Troy Allen's fucking ass that they should have verified a motherfucking thing either. So until you go tell them two fuck ass niggas that same shit, don't tell me I need to verify anything. And I'm going on mute.
Let me say something about Troy Allen, weird ass. Troy Allen is a weird ass. You making all little niggas, all midgets like me look bad. You always jumping on shit, you bitch ass nigga. You always be ready to try to do a story and be wrong. And be fucking wrong. Instead of you verifying and doing some research about this shit, this situation with Marcus and Envy, your bitch ass ain't. You just went on the head and just did your story like you always do. You a fucking weirdo. That shit that you did with what is Rob? You just went on ahead and jumped and did that story with Rob, not knowing what the fuck what was going on, chasing clout. But let me tell you something, Troy Allen. If you ever play with me like that, you know how I'm coming. And bitch, you better be ready to call the police like me. You's a weirdo ass. You're very fucking weird. And you be acting like you're not a part of the beef sector and the black sector, Mo3 sector, but you do content on them though.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. In his place.
Where his children stay.
Yep. Right there. Children are right 50 feet from there. Come on now.
Sick.
Yeah, but that's okay. Hey, Marcus, you want to be with both of us? And that yeah. Come
Y'all
on
believe
now.
a man. Y'all believe a man that's a modern day Bill Cosby. Y'all sat up here and heard that girl say that dumbass nigga told her to take whatever it is that the edible that she was gonna be asleep for 3 days. What in the Bill
Everybody
Cosby
says that.
quaaludes is that?
Everybody says every woman says that he gives her some kind of edible.
Let me give you context in that.
Not to mention, y'all was so quick to run with this and didn't even realize that when she turned that phone around, it was a blank screen. Now let's really go ahead and break this down. At the beginning of his videos, he said every Sunday, right? There's a class.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Okay.
That picture was at a hotel, Envy. That wasn't his house.
It's still nasty. He was still there with a hooker.
It is.
Okay, not his house, but the other lady, the lady that I showed there, and Quita and the other one, they were at his house. I mean, I watched that. Now that lady right there, that's Quita, I think it is, and she not only was they've been hanging out for a while. That's not just the only picture. Yeah, that was the hotel picture, but I do have her at
his house
allegedly. Yep.
But let's not act like we're going to escape past this. At the beginning of his live, Marcus's thing says every Sunday he has a class on how to grow your
Hold
YouTube
on, let me
channel.
share this live. Hold on. Y'all go ahead.
And then Monday, there's this video that's out here. And then he's in the car with the girl. And notice she was talking, it was a lot of positive stuff. He ain't want to hear it. He said, no, Is there somebody in particular? As if he was leading her to say something. She handed the phone to him and the screen was blank. And the only thing he can say is, you little worm. What? Are you kidding me? Nobody seemed to have caught that. But they're going to run with it.
But then when he came up and said he was lying,
doubled back and
nobody
said
cared.
it's a nothing. It was nothing.
It was a nothing burger.
So why not just leave with that?
Here's what they
your
saw.
Feelings was hurt.
RNY, that was their verification.
Exactly.
To try to throw me
I can't see nothing.
Right. That's what they showed on Lemons and said, oh yeah, we got him. You know, when she should have showed this. That's what she was trying to show.
There.
But it was this. Really?
So is that the same girl?
Yes. That's old girl from he's trying to get her to fight what's Short Dog, I believe. That's I
Oh,
don't
so that's
know.
Mocha.
Yeah, that's Mocha. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yep. Mocha was with him last night, and that's when they went and got him to hit Lemon's panel. Because when she showed
Hey, Cola.
they pulled up specifically, that's when he was like, oh, show the phone. And that's what we got right there. That's
It
what,
was a
and then
whole setup.
Troy Allen had to have a thing like, hey, he's in their phones. Oh, he's trying to change people's lives around like MU. And
Where
does
in that message
RNY
did it
know
say you
about
was
this?
changing anybody's life?
But
Exactly my point.
but my thing is, he missing the whole point. Like, you worrying about envy, but you're not doing actual content on the real person that's really using them, though. That's what I'm
Oh no no
confused
no no.
about.
But Ken, did you? I had to go find Troy Allen's channel because I'm not subscribed to him. Do you know now he's doing something called Black Jerry Springer and he's covering Marcus's story?
He's
Now why
covering
all of a
Marcus's
sudden the change
story
of
now.
heart?
Oh, he got dragged. That's why they dragged the shit out of him. That's why.
So he can sit over there and continue to squeegee board them windows that he clean or whatever the fuck he do. Go play with God.
Oh
Don't play with
shit!
me.
That was funny.
Squeegee board.
Not
God
squeegee
damn.
boy. Oh my
No.
god, that caught me
Yeah.
off guard.
I mean, it's just like over and over and over and over and over again. I got RY over here lying and shit. Y'all are like, are y'all okay? Oh shit! Look, you got to laugh out of that. This guy's a straight predator,
Oh my
right?
god.
And see Brown Beauty. That's all we needed last night. We got the exact opposite on Lemons. Oh my god! Oh, we gotta call RNY. Like they wanted to hit RY's red phone or some shit. Look at
Hey,
Envy
Brown
out here.
Beauty.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
And why
like,
they always bringing RNY up? Like, what the fuck?
But
What's she
hold
gonna
on.
whoop your ass?
Exactly. The gag is this: when all this came out, he
You
was
sound.
talking, and when I heard it, I said, "Oh, what is this?" And we listened. I said, "Oh, okay." Like, what the fuck y'all want me to do? Like, are y'all?
Oh man.
Child.
and
We
they
RNY
got more
never
reactions
personalities
be
to tend
funny.
to.
and they assume that
Dumbass.
RY and I don't talk. We broke this all down before I even reached out, did any goddamn thing. Her and I were
Right.
watching this shit. Like, look at this crazy dude right here. Wooty woot, whatever. Like, they think that RY doesn't understand the process, the plan, the content, anything like that. It's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody's in an
Oh,
uproar. And
not envy.
I exposed Mikey for mushing a girl in the face. I exposed I exposed that play, that drip was gone. We exposed now Marcus and underscore what we did right, but everybody's like, no. Can we just get one? Hey, y'all got him. We appreciate it. Like,
Right.
there's gonna be something behind this. Oh well,
Now,
why
Envy,
did you
did you
reach
catch
out in
the
the first
threat?
place?
You caught the threat he gave you?
Who's
What
threat?
threat?
Oh, he said, well, MV, I'm always in downtown Atlanta every
Oh
day.
yeah.
Oh yeah. But he don't know your background, right? He never he don't know, right?
He's not familiar. I said he's
Oh,
on Old National all the time. I know where he's at. Yeah, he doesn't know my bed.
he don't
He
know your
doesn't
back.
know my.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
he's not familiar. No.
Oh, okay. So he don't know.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you,
he gonna
Dory.
fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That wasn't really a good move on him. I told him, "What's up, Stacy?" You said, "Why don't you think Marcus hasn't been investigated yet? That man needs to be stopped." It's because people keep giving excuses. Like they literally try to give this dude excuses that he's helping people. And
Mm-hmm.
every one of these women come out and say they've been taken advantage of. And his business model is to give them $10 for an interview.
His ass gonna be right
Nothing
in jail next to his
doesn't get
doppelganger,
right.
Peter
Nobody is
Thomas.
going to say
He
He
keep
anything
keep fucking
fucking with me.
negative.
around.
Call the police on his ass. Because those edibles that he's making at home and
Yes.
giving it to those women illegally, allegedly,
Sorry.
That's
Hey, it's
illegal.
me. I'm going
Go
mute.
ahead, y'all.
Hey,
I'm on mute.
Lori.
Hey,
I like
babes.
that picture.
Thank you. I wanted to come up. I'm glad you're doing this piece, right? Because actually, I'm about to do a stream on it. But this I want to tell you, RNY. That man Marcus knows that y'all have, economic stability. So you're definitely a threat. You follow me? When he came live and showed the phone, he talking to the girl. Oh, I know who that is. Envy. He wasn't doing nothing but just playing. That's
Yeah,
because
yeah.
don't think he don't watch the sector because he was on Audio Pope channel. And I'm not starting no beef with you, but I was there, you know what I'm saying, asking the questions.
He was on a
And my
little
spirit
channel.
just got clicked. I was on Audio
Oh
channel
wow.
when Marcus, and Audio was interviewing him. And so make a long story short, his vibes didn't come off right with me. He's done a couple beef sector rounds. And then what happened? God had it that video that you play, Envy, popped up in my feed. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he talks about eating edibles and he thinks it's all right. He thinks that he has money, his type of money, not our type of money, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That he could do what he wants. It's narcissistic behavior. So
But
I noticed that.
Lori,
So,
do you not see the setup? The girl sat in the
yeah.
car. The girl said, "Oh, it was a lot of people that hit me up. A lot of them was positive," and she kept going about the positive. He said, I ain't talking about that. Is there
Mm.
anyone in particular that stood out?"
Yeah, because
He
she
was
already told him
meaning her.
beforehand. He a girl,
Hello.
catch it,
So he
clock it.
specifically picked out that one, and then he fucked it up because he turned the phone around and the phone was blank.
Yep.
Yes,
Sir,
but
you
don't
can't
peep game though, y'all. The
be
girl
this
already had
dog.
told him about envy. That's why girl back in the day, you with your
Exactly.
girlfriend. Nah, say I went this place, but you went to the
Exactly.
other
But
place.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
But here's the
Mm,
thing. He knew what Envy sent that girl, and it was nothing. So why do
right.
you think the screen was blank? And he said, "Oh, Envy, you little worm." And why do you think he was so quick to come and say it was a nothing burger? It was nothing.
Because he
Why
knows
do
it's
An
you?
nothing.
idiot.
Because
Right.
I
But
An
you know
dropped
what
in the
idiot.
people
chat
think?
and Ken said something too.
And see,
Yeah, he tried to run a play on MV, and I wasn't about to allow that. It wasn't gonna happen
yeah,
on my
to
watch.
that. And see, Ken, you and I don't get along, can't stand you, but we have history. But you have been, fighting for Sonny because the R word situation.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
this one girl in that sector, she has like 500 something subs. That's the video I watched. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she
See?
was fair and balanced. He took her to it was one girl with the Obama phone, I think it was, and she needed to wash her clothes. He told the
Mm-hmm.
people
Monique.
that you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you
And
talking
the
about
edibles.
Monique?
Okay, Monique, that's her name. And the edibles, that she stole his edibles. And he's
Yeah,
talking like he's her daughter. That's the flip mode that he does to keep your eyes, from seeing that he's really, a creep.
yeah,
He's a
yeah,
predator,
yeah. I
and
agree.
he
But
treats them
what's
like they're his
sickening about this
kids.
the most? What's sickening
Mhm.
about this the most is, from what I understand, he has daughters.
Right, and that's how. But see,
Two.
That's
when he
what's
gets caught,
sick.
right? But when he gets caught, he talks to those women like they're his child, like the child. So he takes the viewer's mind and the police mind into a different direction. So he's
Mm-mm.
switching the narrative, and that's why they're not really. And he knows, unfortunately, because me and my ex-husband had a homeless ministry. The police don't take them seriously, but pay attention
Mm-mm.
how
They don't.
they
They
don't take them
don't.
seriously. I'm gonna run and do my thing, and I'm gonna come back over if y'all still alive. And I want to say about the drip alleged rest in peace thing. Y'all, let me tell you something. Beef said then lied on me and ran like, scarlet letter and every damn thing else. Lies on my back. Hun, don't pay no attention. The ones that's hating, that's because y'all together. Okay, period. I know. So, that's what that's all
And
about.
and karma is something else. The law
Yeah.
may not get him. Oh, but
Yeah.
karma gonna get the girls.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
go. I said
Oh
that.
yeah.
I
They
swear to
gonna get the
God, I said
Right.
girls.
that.
And I was all for the current wife when I was in the chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Child. I'll talk to y'all when I finish if y'all still
All
Do
right,
y'all know
Dory.
about the abort? I'm gonna just say allegedly, but it's whatever. Do y'all know about the girl that was in her 20s that he made abort her baby because he didn't want to be
no.
the
What?
dad? Yes, yes.
See y'all, we have enough.
It was her first child.
Oh
Her
my
first
god.
child.
Wow.
The one that her name is Yana. He had her hot in the closet when his daughters came there. Now the girl
Yep.
was staying there with him for 5 months. But
As
when his
as it
daughters
is
come
reported.
over, He put them in the closet. He put her in the closet and let her sit in the closet for hours until the daughters leave.
Is anybody spearheading, a group of people to get this man put in jail? That's terrible.
Oh,
There you
don't,
go.
Dora, don't worry about it. You know I'm a good telling ass nigga.
Right.
Obviously,
Dory,
too.
come back
I don't
if
give
we're
a damn.
still alive. Dory, I know you're doing your thing. Dory, come back if we're still alive.
Okay, boo. All right. Ooh, go ahead, Envy. I'm sorry. Excuse me, RNY. I didn't mean to be fresh.
No, you
No,
good.
Jesus
You
Christ,
good.
All right.
stop it.
Bye-bye, y'all.
Stop. Jesus. RNY doesn't have a goddamn security fence around me. Okay. Jesus Christ. Marcus has been doing this for 10 years. Stop the karma narrative. He needs to be locked up. Let's see. Drip situation is damn well dead. He was talked to on IG, and one of his playlists had saved a live video. He's live, period. Yeah, we know that. And we exposed it. We exposed that it was a lie, but we apparently are supposed to be going along with the narrative. And do you see those people over here? Where's Gigi? She's not over here, right? Like you guys explained, like, hey, there needs to be consequences for these actions, whatever. Yeah, they're exposed. You know what I'm saying? So I saw Bree drop in earlier about why am I lying and this and that. It's not about lying. It's about here's the thing, right? So when somebody goes directly into why is RNY dealing with that because Envy's riding her astray, that's what the problem is, Bree. You put it in the chat that RNY is taking a hit, dealing with me or whatever. That's the problem. Like instead of verifying, all you had to do was just type. So that's how good of friends you are, or quote unquote friends you are with RNY. It's not necessarily just about me. You're showing your true feelings against her, saying, "Oh, why is it?" When she didn't do anything wrong. Going with the narrative of an individual that is what
Tell him hit the link.
taking black women down the hill. You said tell him to hit the link.
I'm talking about Marcus here in the chat.
This guy, panel full of internet weirdos, telling lies and riding my knee. I used to it. I mean, you can see me, whatever, dude.
Okay, so
Marcus, that would be the worst decision you've ever made in your life.
he don't know. He really don't know that. So
No,
Marcus, if
no
we
idea.
lying, why are these women telling the same story that we're telling? How we lying on you? And these are the women that you was talking to. These are the women that you was using and sleeping with. So how the hell we lying? I guess they're lying too.
All of them have the same story. Every last one of them. And we literally just show, and it's not just out of their mouths. Marcus did specifically in the video say, hey, your whorehouse, hey, you've done it before, haven't you? You're talking about what these women have done and using it against them. It's very simple. It's not just the women saying it. We heard you say it out of your own mouth. That's the videos that I played. So what do you mean that we're riding your D and doing this and doing that? This is your story, not ours. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, I guess you can run around wherever. All you have to say is, hey, I was dealing with Envy and RNY, and trust me, they'll believe you. They'll believe everything you say. Don't worry. Just put our names first, and then ... and then everything will be true. Trust me. I mean, Envy and RNY. You could say, you can say I flew to the moon. They're gonna be like, yep, I didn't want
weirdo.
RNY.
Like
Yeah.
everybody, you just want people to kiss your A, and you want people to act like you that nigga, like you really out here helping them women, but you're not. You know, I know your partner. You know, I know you.
Even if nobody said anything out of their mouth, why are these women at your house? Why are they busting it wide open in the hotel? I just showed that. Why are they in the bed? Why were they in the closet? Why are you giving them edibles? Like this dude said, you could see me. Like that's just Marcus. Just leave that alone. Like as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Yeah. So you're on Old National, right? At the Mexican. I already asked you if you wanted to meet there. I'll definitely meet you. We can talk about it. You want to do an interview in person? Don't bring your camera, okay? You're all nobody gonna run a play with you low subscriber weirdos. Envy, I'm the man in my city. Play with it if you want to. Also, none of y'all have
The
done
only
a tenth of these things.
the only
This
people know
dude,
you as homeless people. Don't know real like street people. Don't know real senators and mayors know you. The homeless people know you. That's not nobody don't know you. You flunky. Whoever went to a club and say, "Hey, we're going to the club with Marcus the interviewer." Boy, sit your stupid ass down. Don't nobody know your short, tight clothes wearing ass. You little bitty midget with big fucking shoes. Boy, don't make me drag your bitch ass while I'm up here. You might want to go ahead on about your business. And I said what I said, but I never dragged your kids. I told you karma is coming for your kids, bitch. And it is. You're using these women. You're misusing these women, you sick bitch. Listen, I'm going to wait. Go ahead, Envy. I'm going to wait.
no, I'm looking up something. Go ahead. And RNY. Let's see. I'm looking up something real
Yes.
quick. I'm looking up what I was asked to look up right there.
Okay.
Oh, Tracy
Let's
got her other
see.
channel back.
Yeah, she did. West Indies collection.
The way
That's
he did
another
that
woman
girl
that
was
he
terrible.
ran
Oh
up on with
wow.
her 2 children.
Mm-mm.
Girl standing at the bus stop with her babies. He run up on her because allegedly he gave her a STD. You gave her a STD, and you ran up on that lady. You's a weirdo. You's a clown. And if you keep playing with me, I just might do call the police and let them hear about those edibles. I might just call the police, or I might just call CPS and let them know what's really going on in that house. Are you sure you want to play with my good telling ass bitch? Because I am beef sector and Mo 3 sector. I'm both of them. And bitch, we like to call. We like to tell. So you might want to go play with somebody safe. Or tomorrow morning, bitch, you will be contacted by the police, the Atlanta Police Department.
Oh yeah. 5 points. It doesn't matter where he wants to go. I'll definitely, most definitely. And it'll be with all women. If you know anything about me, I want to make it fair. I want to make it fair. Marcus, I'm like that person you can look at this dude. This
You're a
dude right
clown.
here. This dude thinks that everything is so funny. Oh, it's so funny. Like he's literally admitted in front of y'all. He's in the chat, and it's crazy to me. But the good thing is everybody all of a sudden, everybody today understands everything. You're a total joke. I mean, come on with it. Okay. What I'm saying is, Marcus, don't do that. So basically, okay. So there's 2 things that happen, right? Ken is a civilian. He can do whatever he wants. He could call, he can do whatever. I am not. So I have to say this in front of civilians. I accept your threat. Okay. I feel threatened. So therefore, I know that you're on Old National. I know that you're down there by goddamn trapeze. I know you're down there by pinups. I know exactly where you are. Relax. But if I come around and I feel like I feel like these threats are gonna go forward, cool, no problem. I appreciate that though. I mean, hey, I would have typed that. You know what I'm saying? And then Marcus thought, let's see, Marcus, please don't flatter yourself. You are the man for the crackheads who want that $10 you gave to exploit them. No one else. You're a real sicko. He is a real sicko.
Exactly.
Yep.
And we're internet geeks, but he has a YouTube channel. And he utilizes his YouTube channel to lure these women. That's crazy to me. This dude keeps typing. Look, nah, I'm at 5 points. Come on with it, my boy. Really?
But you know what's so crazy?
Turn on
He
your
called
camera.
your channel low vibrational subscribers, but you're over here in this chat, typing away, going crazy, losing your mind, and you have almost 200,000 subscribers. So who's going crazy, him or you? Duck ass. I'm getting the urge to call. I don't know.
Directly bypass the police. You can send videos directly to the DA. You know what?
Really?
Now
don't tell me that, because you know I like to tell. Don't you tell my good telling ass that. What's the DA name?
Oh, I mean, that's yeah.
What?
I don't know. I don't even know how to call the police. You look them up on the phone book. I have no. I'm a character. My name is not what it is. I'm just here. I'm a scared YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I just report on the news. Be careful. Internet weirdos have my impact. No one's their life. Y'all be well. And I'm in the chat because of politicians like y'all. YouTube sent it to me, but y'all have a good night. Okay, yeah. I thought we were going to 5 points, Marcus. You see how he always, every time he's called out, oh my God, let me shuck a jive or whatever. And he's running because kids said, I'm telling.
He better, because I sent him that video of that girl saying that he gave her that damn edible and she went to sleep and he still was trying to do something with her.
There's 3 different women that say that the edible is a common thing with all these people.
Yes,
and that they got
correct.
an edible. Yeah, they all got an edible or whatnot, and then they say that
Hold on.
he wanted them to stay 2 to 3 days as long as they were willing to give it up.
Like a damn free
Internet
trial.
weirdos. Hold on.
He has
Internet
the actual
weirdos that have no impact on anyone's life in real life. You're absolutely right. We aren't out here drugging people. Mr. Bill, what's it, Bob? What is it? Bill Cosby, whatever the fuck his
Bill
name is,
Cosby,
you
yes, Lord.
Quaalude pusher. Are you kidding? Better yet, don't worry about it. Don't you worry
Quaalude
about
pusher.
it. Yo,
Oh, that's crazy.
Quaalude pusher.
Go ahead, RY. You know,
Don't worry about it.
let it
Don't worry
let
about
it
it.
out.
Don't worry about it. Oh, I did let it out. I let this block out. Goodbye. Now I'm going back on mute. Fucking Quaalude pusher got the nerve. You kidding me? Only thing you can put
Yeah,
out is
see.
$5 or $10. You pulling up on bitches that live in a tent. Are you what? Internet weirdos? Okay. I'd rather be a weirdo than a Quaalude pusher such as yourself, sir,
Yeah.
with the 2 daughters. And you better hope and pray to God karma don't come back, because karma may not hit you, but it'll hit those around you. Don't forget you have girls.
Is
Oh, you
anybody in
talking
here?
about Lolly? I think you talking about Lolly, the girl that disappeared. You talking about Lolly? I think the one that he made the alleged sex tape with. Oh, y'all didn't know about that either, huh?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
So
Made a sex tape with the girl, and then the girl come up missing afterwards when she started saying that allegedly he wanted her to act like a little girl.
yeah, that's what she said. That's exactly what she said in the interview. That but see, it's very, very consistent. All the stories are consistent because here's the thing: these women don't know each other. One woman's in a tent, another woman said that she's moving to Texas or whatever, another woman says she's doing this and that, and they all say the same thing, Marcus. The same exact thing. And it's not really necessarily like everybody pretty much knows what Marcus does and how he does it. It's more about the fact that y'all don't verify a damn thing. Where's the outrage? Everybody was typing last night. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the names. Everybody was typing last night.
And don't see them in here. What are you?
Yeah. Well, and you're gonna be typing tonight.
Okay.
And you're gonna be typing tonight. Oh yeah, they put on that live today, and Marcus was in there, and you know, they're just chasing cloud after content and this and that. I didn't ask him to pull up there and do all that bullshit. Like, what's wrong with interviewing
Surely did
somebody?
not, because as soon as it came out, they said, "Oh, I can go get him." Okay. Y'all went and got him, and for what reason? Just for him to pop y'all in y'all face? Say it was nothing? Oh, okay.
And look stupid as hell.
Stupid.
If Envy want to reach out to anybody, hey Miss Dr. Lashona, if Envy want to reach out to an interviewer and want to interview them about him or about their life or about something being homeless, that he can do what he wants. That's not his woman. Like what is wrong with y'all?
Oh, I see my big sister's here now. I got to calm down. Okay.
Only took about a month to peep game. He bragged about what he was doing. Yes, he does brag about what he was doing because he thought it was a trend. Jesus. Respect. I feel Marcus takes advantage of young homeless women. Whatever you decide to do, Envy, just do it the legal way. I got you, Yvonne. Well, we got Ken here. We already know.
I'm gonna do it the legal way.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is like you really should have represented. Like, do you know what you did? Like, if I wasn't in the chat, do you know that you would have thrown smut on my name and everybody I deal with? Because basically now they can look up, Envy and Marcus. Look at this shit. It's crazy to me. But see, you said Marcus messed with homeless women because the powers that he don't care about them. No, he doesn't care about them. What's up, the Queen? How you doing? Ken is correct with everything he shares about Marcus. Yes, he is.
Thank you.
I don't understand how he could go up there. You're supposed to respect RNY. You're supposed to respect me. I don't understand why he can go up there with this magic flag or whatever and put this out there and be like, and then like, that's why I said, Bree, you type it in the chat. All you had to do was just type in Atlanta Street interviews, Marcus, whatever. And you could have typed, yeah, he's full of shit. And as soon as they said that it was a nothing burger, that should have been it. Like on Pizarro's today. Hey, it was a nothing burger.
And another thing.
And as soon as they said it was a nothing burger, Bree wanted to go into, but RNY is different and she's over there. And they ran with that the death of that man. Like, why not just leave it? It was a nothing burger, because that basically shows what you've thought about RNY from the beginning. I know you don't like me. That doesn't, I mean, I don't give a fuck. But the RNY thing, that's very, very interesting, because she says that, she likes you and, y'all reach out or whatever. I've heard nothing bad, but this is just crazy to me. But go ahead. It's just how y'all thought all along. Which I told RNY. I gave RNY a list. This is what this person's going to do this person's going to do that, this person's going to do this person's going to do that, because I'm over here. But nobody can, he runs plays. What play? Like, could somebody tell me? Like, go live and like, what play? I do this to people. What do I do? To who? Like, I don't understand. That blows my mind. But anyway. Go ahead. RY, you had something to say. You were like,
No, I said everything I wanted to say. Yeah. Because then I'm gonna start talking out of emotion and start talking out of anger, and that's never gonna be good. So I'll go on mute until I get myself together.
Well, what part of it, what I'm saying is like, what part of it is like the most concerning to you? I mean, like, is it the is it
my
the
thing is
go
this.
ahead.
Like I told you earlier, Envy, I just wish that they would just come and say, Envy, look, we just don't like you. That's it. And leave it alone. Like, I really, for the life of me, I do not understand why it's, RNY is changing. RNY is doing this. She don't come over here no more. She doesn't do that. I mean, like, just say, I don't understand. For the life of me, I don't get it.
I don't do anything to these people. You and I were okay. Her and I, RNY and I were on private StreamYard like this, watching this shit unfold, and minding our business, and then all this shit unfolded. And thank God I dropped in the chat, or it would have been a whole narrative, especially with Bree out there pushing it. That's just crazy to me. That's your friend, or you. Or,
and from what, and I heard, Peace
but...
was over there. Peace was over there telling me some. Nah, I don't believe that.
Yep.
No, don't. So I can appreciate that. Like, I thank Pizarro for that, because she was just like, no. She did that yesterday and today. So
2 days
definitely appreciate that. But it's like, just it doesn't matter. Like, the truth, a lie is more entertaining than the truth. That's what it is. A lie is more entertaining than the truth. The truth can be right there in their face, and it's overlooked.
And I'm gonna show this one more time. I can't believe that this is all they needed. That was Levin's channel. That's what quote unquote made me guilty. I cannot believe that's all they needed. RNY.
A blank. When I saw this video last night at Lemons, I said, y'all didn't see nothing because the screen was blank. Like, what?
And then it was blank because this isn't sensational enough.
Hey, Mo better.
I wish it wasn't blank.
Happy
You
birthday.
know what I'm saying? And then for Marcus to come back. See, my thing is why not retract a statement? If Bree says, RNY's taking hits and all this haterade or whatever, why not retract it when Marcus comes back and says that it was all bullshit? Why are we on Pizarro's panel again today, pulling onto the narrative after the man himself told you it was bullshit? I don't get it. But Pizarro, you were very consistent. Pizarro most definitely yesterday said, hell no, that's just a play, that's just stupid,
Mm-hmm.
hell no, this, that, whatever. And then today on her own platform, and she didn't run with Bree when Bree threw that alley oop to her to talk shit about me. She went to town or talked about talent. So I do appreciate Pizarro for doing that, but I think that's why Bree's mad because that alley oop was nothing.
See, but
I
all that
don't.
smoke that they gave you and I about not, in air quotations, verifying that drip story, nobody to this day has went and told Talent and Troy Allen's asses that they should have verified anything. Because as smart as Talent is, as smart as Troy Allen is, they would have, hell, for all that, didn't Troy Allen play the video on his thing? And you mean to tell me he can see through a blank screen to see what the fuck was said? Really? Talent running with this shit? Oh, did y'all hear about this? Did y'all hear about this? It was a blank screen, my nigga. What are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here. Like, that's stupid. If people are going to harp down our throats, y'all should have verified drip. Talent didn't verify a fuck thing. Neither did Troy Allen. And you right, big sis. Stop explaining shit to these people. You're right. You're right. I'm going back on mute.
Yeah, my thing is, I mean, honestly, let's just say, I'm sure you're familiar with Cam and Nene. Okay. Yeah, but my thing is it's like, again, I'm not necessarily, everybody knows Marcus is a creep. So that's how far people will take like just bullshit and haterade and run with it when they know that he's weird, when they know that shit. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, I don't get it. If this isn't a clear, very, very clear sign of like eternal hate, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. And I know the history a little bit better, RY or whatever, but my thing is it's like, did you see me play the Mikey thing? Said he mushed the girl in the face. Nobody cared about that.
Yep.
Did you see when I exposed Marcus, but then I exposed everything. And then the drip thing, everybody asked me to go check on it. Everybody said under my comments, no, you need to look into that story. You need to look into that story. You need to look into that story. Just because I went and did that, it was like, oh, you guys are running a play. No, we actually went and looked up the story. So
Exactly.
anyway, so
Like
hopefully y'all.
we are giving a, like, come on, dude. Like Marcus is the same person. That didn't he tell ask some shorty if she liked being essayed or something like that?
Yes.
That's the same person.
Yeah, that's let's see here. It's
But y'all
crazy
worried
to
about what
me.
was said on a blank screen.
Yeah, look.
Yep, that's the one right there. That's it. The
Yeah.
fact that he asked the essay survivor if she enjoyed it tells me everything I need to know about him. He's a predator. And the comments under that video gets worse. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here.
Right. So, how do you feel? Let me figure. Okay. All right, Ken, that's cool. Yeah, Ken, let's talk about your next steps. But anyway, yeah, I mean, RY, I think I think that the whole point is proven. It's just crazy to me how many people say, yeah, he's a creep. Yeah, I haven't heard one person say, yeah, he's good to go. A bunch of fake lying flip-flop motherfuckers on this app, Envy. Yeah. But I mean, what part of it do you think like is compounded that bothers you personally the most? Just how fast people jump to conclusions, the
How fast people
story.
jump to conclusions, how fast people say, oh my God, RNY is changing. No, I am not. I'm not changing. Okay, and then would you constantly go somewhere where every time you tune, now I'm not gonna say every single time, but would you constantly go somewhere where somehow or another your name is thrown up with the person that you're talking to, getting to know, or whatever, in a negative light? Constantly.
I mean that's what they they don't trust your judgment. But
I'm a whole
everybody wants.
grown. Listen, I am 38. I make damn good decisions. And I'm gonna say this right here at Envy. If I'm saying too much, honey, you deal with me after this. But if there was ever an inkling that I felt any type of way about how Envy has acted, what he has said, what he has done, if I felt like it was that detrimental, do you think I would even talk to him? Are you kidding me? Everybody
Oh,
chooses
and
who they want to talk to for whatever reasons that they want to talk to them.
oh, and I was so horrible, y'all. I was so terrible. She's coming back next month. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, Cation. That's what that is. Okay. Kiss my ass, Cation.
Oh, Jesus.
Bitch ass fake motherfuckers, Cation. Hey, it's gonna be something. You know what I mean? Is it okay if we go to the Dr. Martin Luther King Center? Because it's a Dr. Martin Luther King Cation,
Yes.
okay? You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. You know what I mean? But before people
Oh,
dip
hold on.
out, we're gonna go.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
See, because I got a feeling that that statement is getting ready to spin narrative. So let's go ahead and let's put the other part out there. And after that, he's coming here. So let's be. Well, she's always going down there. Because I
Because
can't.
because we couldn't pack everything into one. A Dr. Martin Luther King Center, and the house has been closed, reopening in November because a woman tried to burn the place down.
Got to burn the
But
place down.
but she wants to go. I wanted to take her to Dr. Martin Luther King Center on Freedom Park, where they marched, where they got cut off at Stone Mountain in Georgia, Ebenezer Baptist Church, his house, and all the other stuff. There's some things that we didn't get to do. So no, RNY doesn't have to come to Atlanta every other month for the rest of her life. Okay.
Hell no.
Jesus Christ.
I do it because I want to. I do it because I need to get out of the state that I'm in. Like, chat, it's been stressful, okay? And like I said, rest assured, after that, he's coming here for the next 2. So, chat, mind y'all's business, okay? Because I won't go put that out there until I got there. Okay?
Oh well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, that's why I said, here we go.
Oh well.
But it's all good.
And see, the thing is I'm calm.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, last night you said please don't press the live button.
Ooh, yeah. I had to listen, I had to talk him off of a whole bunch of people. Like, hey, chill out. Don't do that. Don't do it.
Yeah.
But I can
She
only
told
hold
me
him
this.
back for so long.
Yeah.
Because I have
But
literally sat here and watched this man do nothing last night. Nothing. And then this comes up via talent by way of Troy Allen. When Troy Allen could have come over here and said that shit his fuck ass self. But no. But then what does he do? Now he wants to be the black Jerry Springer. You, your squeegee boards, and your bucket of water for them windows can keep your shit over there. Like that shit was not cool. You played the video, you saw the black screen, so I don't even know how the fuck you got that. That was dumb. That was dumb.
Yeah.
Talent came over here just to what? Stir the pot? Once again, Talent. You're spreading the same narrative that he did. And what you spread was stupid because it was nothing. So much so, Marcus had to come back here and say it was nothing. Now y'all look stupid. So before y'all say anybody needs to verify anything, that needs to apply to every motherfucking body over here. Now I'm going on mute.
Absolutely. Yeah, if we think anything else on that, y'all, listen, you get the point. Because me, you know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to beat it to death, talk about it, get long-winded, get pissed off, say some shit I can't come back from, and that's where we're going to be. So while everybody's still here, there's, I believe, what's happening, family. Okay, ZX, you're next. I'm glad you came in the building. All right. So ZX, since you're here, okay, you're in the title. You're in the title, okay? The reason why you're in the title is because basically I have no idea. This is another thing that Envy and RNY can get drug into, right? So anybody that doesn't know, we thought it was a good thing. ZX came over to the channel, and ZX said, "Hey, RY and Envy, wouldn't it be really nice to do something for the subscribers?" And we're like, "Well, of course, yeah. For the holidays, whatever the situation may be, yes, okay, great." Over on the channel, he said, did he tell us like what he wanted us to do, or did he take us over the channel first?
He told me to come up with it. He said whatever I came up
No,
with
no,
was
no, no. What
fine.
I'm saying is,
Right.
what he remember he invited us here, but then he told us to come over there to like finalize the idea or something like
Yes,
that.
yes, yes,
Over
yes.
here, did he say, "Can you guys hit the panel and we'll talk about it with the riders"? I think that's what he said, right?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yep.
Okay. All right. So ZX, you could come up, but let us finish our gripe first, okay? Or is
Go
that
ahead, go ahead,
you?
go ahead. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So you see we get caught up in shit, whether it's right, wrong, indifferent, true or false. But anyway, when you came over and said let's do something for the subscribers, we're like, okay, great. And you said we're not going to ask for any donations, we're not going to do none of that. I'm going to pull $250 out of my pocket, you're going to pull $250 out of your pocket, and we're going to give it away, and RNY could come up with the details to make sure that it runs smooth, because she knows what women want more than we do, obviously, right? But the problem is I think you were arguing with some folks, and you said, was it Breeze Channel, that you were like, oh, I got a $500 challenge for all the ugly women and this and that. You've been throwing it around a little bit. So here's what happens, ZX. You know exactly what happens. It's going to be thrown around. Oh, well, you got RNY and Envy doing a $500 challenge, this and that. And then it's going to get all mixed up. And it's hard for us to be behind that. RNY and I were talking about that, but you can clarify if you want.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to pull out, that's fine, because what we were talking about with RNY managing something for your channel members and my channel members was something totally different. My conversation with Brianna actually began on Lemon's channel, where I made a statement that, we might be having a beauty contest or something to that effect. That was on Lemon's channel. And there was a backlash. Pizza joined the conversation and said that would be exploiting women for men's get, men are gonna really, take advantage and critique these women. And then there was some other people, like Miss Paulette, who chimed in and said, "Why you gotta look at the women?" And I said, "Well, you don't turn your camera on. You never been on camera. Why are you worried about whatever we gonna do, right?" And this is totally separate from a conversation about what RNY was going to be putting together. So by the time I got to Brianna's, I said, Brianna, I was considering having a beauty contest, and I thought you might make a good judge. In other words, to bring another female with some popularity, to bring into a classy situation. But that conversation couldn't be had because so many ignorant people were trying to chime in, like Miss Dovey. And Miss Dovey just kept cutting it off. So then I said, well, you know what? Instead of having a beauty contest, in order to make the ugly people happy, I'll just do an ugly people contest, ugly bitch contest. How about that? An ugly motherfuckers contest. Okay. So now you ugly motherfuckers can participate instead of being angry about the beautiful people. So now, with that being said, whatever RNY was going to come up with, I'm quite sure was going to be classy. My commentary about a ugly motherfuckers contest, obviously there are no ugly motherfuckers that want to turn their camera on, because that would have to be a prerequisite in order to participate, because you would have to show us that you are worthy of winning a prize by showing everyone you are a ugly motherfucker. So the ugly motherfuckers want a contest, but they actually don't want a contest because they don't want to show everybody that they're ugly motherfuckers. And the pretty people, the beautiful people, I think even on Breeze, I said, well, it might be something like a ball gown, or, something classy, maybe ask some questions. But that never implied that there was anything associated with you or
Okay.
RNY. Never did I say me and Indy. Never at all. So, but I mean, if you wanna pull out of it, I understand. But I think it's an admirable thing. I intend to do something like
Mm-hmm.
that. I think we talked about that last week, and we were talking about doing something by
Mm-hmm.
this week. But but it is what it is. Again, if you want to pull out, or you feel there's some need to put some space in between my comments, I stand on them. But in no way was it going to be anything adjacent to what we had discussed here about potentially doing something for our subscribers and doing it. One thing that I said to Pizza, when Pizza was saying why you got to do it this way and why this, why that, and at the end of the day, I think it's something that we talked about, us collectively, which is if we go in our pockets, then we make up the rules, and we don't need anybody else's input. We don't need no direction, because you're not putting any money up. So why be worried about what the process is, or how it's going to be distributed, or what the criteria is, and so forth and so on. So the point being is that if you ain't putting nothing up, you really shouldn't have nothing to say. Now, if you would like to participate, because what I was doing was just checking the temperature for people participating in something that I labeled a beauty contest. But again, there was a lot of backlash. A lot of people just didn't like the idea of judging women. The lesbians got all upset, and the gay men got jealous, and the ugly people were outraged that they were not being included. So I flipped it. And I said, we just gonna do an ugly motherfucking contest, and everybody is welcome. Is does that give you some clarity, brother?
I mean, to a certain extent. I'm not going to speak for RY, but I just thought it was a little bit awkward because everything's blamed on us. It'll be, oh, well, okay, well, ZX took the quote unquote ugly woman contest and convinced RY and Envy to put together a $500 contest. You know damn well these people are going to mix and mingle all that shit together. But I can't speak for RY, so I'm not quite sure.
RY, do you need any clarity as to how I was talking, and the I'm trying to find the right word, and the how I was trolling people? That is that what they use that sometime, and they
Yeah, they
say, well,
use
you
that term a
just
lot.
yeah, they use
Trolling.
that. Yeah, I was just trolling, and it becomes obvious that nobody is going to enter an ugly motherfucker contest. I mean that. I mean, but then again, there is lovely love. I don't know. She seems to enter into everything, and of course, uppity Negro would be a qualifying candidate. So I don't know. There are some ugly motherfuckers, but I don't think we would put on a show to give evil ugly motherfuckers no money. But again, if you want to separate it, or you want to discontinue it. It was just an idea. And I truly intend
Mhm.
on doing something anyway. So
Right.
I would like your input, and I thought it
Absolutely.
was but pressure, if pressuring somehow is going to be disruptive to your situation, then
Mm-mm.
ain't no big deal. I
It's
ain't
not. It's
angry.
not so much. No, it's not so
Oh,
much
okay.
pressure. If I can kind of mimic Envy's point, it was just it was just weird. Because we were talking about this, and then we hear a ugly. At first, we heard a beauty pageant, and then it's going to be a ugly MF pageant. And we just like, oh. And then we heard it was 500. I said, oh, see, what I don't need is for them to say, oh, RY Envy has something to do with VX putting together this ugly MF pageant, and then that's another narrative. So
Well,
now that you actually came and explained it,
mhm.
I feel better about it, knowing that it is two totally separate things.
Right. What you were asked to put together
Hmm.
was something totally legitimate and
Hmm.
respectful and
Yeah.
classy. But an ugly motherfucker contest. Now that would be
Jesus
my zone.
Christ.
I would do that one myself. Now here's the question, Envy. Would you have any nominees for an ugly motherfucker contest? Or I mean, do you
Hell
think
no.
wow, man, don't be
Beauty is
scared,
in the
man. Don't
eyes of
be
the
scared,
beholder.
man.
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, man.
But
Everybody likes something.
yeah, but listen, here's the point. Um, I don't think that there would be but maybe one or two people who would have the gumption to step up and say, yes, I'm an ugly motherfucker. Give me the money. And actually it would probably show desperation on so many levels, that people would actually acknowledge, yes, I've been called an ugly motherfucker since I was born. You know what I mean? I think it would be a great contest, but that would have nothing to do with anything concerning what was asked of RNY.
Okay. I feel better. I feel better about that. I just didn't want it to be said, oh, well, look, this is what they're doing. They're funding the ugly person pageant.
No, I could do that on my own. I could do that on
Yeah.
my own. I think that would be matter of fact, you know what? I think I'm gonna do even if they don't participate,
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna have nominees. Yeah, with pictures. Cause they love avatars. And we'll just put up pictures of ugly motherfuckers and say, who's the winner here? You know? I mean, it's content.
What in the world?
Yeah, I mean, when you try to be nice, they don't like niceness. They are evil, pure evil. So they love negativity. So I figured, I would help him and see just how many people would participate in the ugly motherfucker contest. Because there's some ugly motherfuckers hiding behind these avatars, and it's a rhetorical thing that when I say it this way, but it's a reality. There are so many people who talk so much shit behind these avatars, but they're ashamed to show what they look like. And they give you reasons like, oh no, I ain't ugly. I'm just protecting my privacy. No, you're ugly. You're ugly. That's really what it's about. You're just ugly and you're using it as an excuse, to hide because you don't want people looking at your ugly ass, and it will probably take away from your arguments when you really see what people look like. I think actually it should be mandatory for all social media. I really do. I think it would stop so many trolls. I think it would stop so much disrespect. I think the avatar gives them a blanket, like a little child, like lioness. Anybody know who lioness is?
Hmm. Huh?
You know,
Linus.
Peanuts, RY,
yeah,
Oh.
peanuts.
yeah, the dirty one
He got a
with the
dirty
towel.
blanket.
Yeah, with the blanket, with the
Oh,
dirty blanket. So, like
yes.
lioness, you take the towel, you remove the privacy, and people will pipe down, and they'll become humble like they really are in their real life. See, online, you get to be Superman. But then when you pull the camera, you pull the curtain back and you find out you in a wheelchair. How you gonna be Superman? You know what I'm saying? You ain't
Yeah.
Superman. You handicapped. You know what I'm saying? Or you can't be a beauty queen. You got bald spots. You know what I'm saying? Your wig look crunchy. You are not a beauty queen. You put too much eye makeup on. People humble themselves, and then you know what it really becomes about, RNY.
What?
It becomes about your personality, and
Yeah.
they can't win. They can't win with that. You see, it's about personality and character. That is truly envy beauty. Because you can have some beautiful people who are just ugly. Their spirit is ugly. Would you agree, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what that was about. So it's up to you. Um, I really don't think we'll have any people who will openly admit that they are ugly motherfuckers. And I think that RNY, whatever you put together, whether it be with a joint venture with us or not, you're going to have critics. And they're
Yeah,
going to
that's
try
true.
and, yeah, they're going to tear it apart. And at the end of the day, nobody was talking about asking anybody for any money. We don't need your input on how it should be distributed, how it should be done, what first prize, second prize, all of that. Nobody needs your input because we're not coming to nobody saying give us donations to put it together.
That's true.
Well, see, the
So,
crazy thing is I guarantee as soon as we get off this live, people are going to say that we're putting that together.
well,
That's the problem.
you know what they're gonna do though, Envy. You want me to tell you what these people do, man? These people listen to other people's ideas, and then they try to replicate it. And there'll be another, but they'll call it a challenge, or they'll call it this, or they'll call it that. But it's a money grab. Here's the difference. What we were talking about doing wasn't asking anybody for anything. But somebody will try and replicate. Well, we're doing a such and such contest, and we want to highlight all of the good mothers. And you know who probably will win? Uppity Negro. So you know it's fixed. You see what I'm saying? It would be some, and then they'll say, "Well, we want to send our winner out to dinner, so y'all send cash apps for our winner to go shopping." You understand? So it's all rigged, and the process is rigged. So
And you are correct. You are correct there. Yeah. Linus has a blanket and Pigpen is the dirty one. You are correct. Thank you
Pigpen,
for the
right,
correction.
right. Pigpen and Linus. Yeah, you got to take the blanket away. You got to take the blanket away from them, and I think that anonymity, like even with trolls in the chat, if you made it mandatory, like they did on Facebook, and I've suggested it to YouTube, if you made it mandatory that if you want an account, no, I'm not talking about a content. Everybody here has an account. You're all CCs. But if you made it mandatory like they did on Facebook and said you gotta give your ID to open an account, so much shit would stop.
Of course. We know that.
And that's the point. So it's about changing the paradigm. Some people operate and feel good working under these type of situations because they get to do things that they never do in their real life. So they have no restraint because only in this environment can they be assholes. But once you put a name and a face to it, then it becomes, Hey, I'm good people. I don't want no problems. Of course you don't want no problems. You don't want nobody calling you ugly because we can see you. You don't want nobody fucking with your family because we know who you are. And you're not going to fuck with nobody else's family because we know who you are. You understand? It would just really, I mean, psychologically, anonymity creates chaos. It's like throwing a rock and hiding your hands. And it gives them a sense of freedom that they don't deserve. If we were talking about overthrowing the government, now you need anonymity. If we were talking about the civil rights movement and developing strategy politically, now you need anonymity. But to be blatantly disrespectful, liars, slanderers, gossiping, weak ass people, you don't need anonymity for that.
All right. Well, I mean, I wanted you to be able to openly talk about it because there is a lot of confusion. You know,
Well,
hey,
you can
heard you talking.
separate. Yeah, you can separate if you want, and so you could just kill it. And that way it's no, nothing, no pressure or anything. You just disassociate yourself with my comments. You dig? Because I'm gonna crush them psychologically. And that they don't understand that this whole thing with YouTube, it's a psyop. And I play to win. Anytime I can cuss you out on Sunday and you're still fussing and cussing on Tuesday, going into Wednesday, I win. I win. I've gotten to you mentally. And that's what this is all about. It's either a platform to exchange ideas or it's some place that you can psychologically torture people. Or for people who are inept to feel a part of. I mean, there's so many different ways mentally. But you know what? Until Miss Rose just called me. All right. This is why I'm back online. Miss Rose, shout out to Miss Rose B. She gave me a call and she was like, ZX, they just impeached the president again. Now that would be a conversation piece, right? But these people don't give a damn about nothing like that until their food stamps are cut off. And so when she woke me up and she said, they just um, set up impeachment articles again on Donald Trump, which would make him not only the second, though the first president to be impeached twice, but he's now going to be infamous for being impeached 3 times. 3 times. Incredible. But you know what? That's an intellectual conversation, or that is a socially aware intellectuals conversation. For these fools out here, they don't care about nothing like that until their SNAP benefits are cut off. Now they care. So, so when I was looking at that, I was still on YouTube and I saw you were live, and I didn't even know my name was in the title
Yeah,
until I said,
we wanted to clear that up because basically people heard $500. There's always some kind of correlation. People heard $500. RNY is putting some stuff together for our supporters, which would be us and the riders, right? And then as I said, people put spaghetti sauce on goulash and put our events together and said, oh, Envy and RNY would attach themselves to an event with ZX. Look how he presents his $500 idea. We wanted some clarity on that.
yeah, it's all about divide and conquer, brother. I mean, and I'm glad that, let me say this, I'm glad that you asked me straight out, and so I can give you the clarity. But I think anybody, and everybody should know that under certain circumstances, there are not going to be any ugly motherfuckers other than lovely love and uppity Negro who would actually turn their cameras on to win the money. So that's one. Two, uh, it all really began with me just throwing out an idea about a beauty contest or something for the women of our channels. I had no idea what RNY truly was going to come up with, but I did want to make sure that they understood that there was going to be an air of class about whatever was going to be done, because some people kept saying, "You want them in bathing suits? You want to see their bodies?" And this was the lesbians losing their minds. You want to exploit their looking at their bodies. And I'm saying, nobody talked about getting them butt naked. I was like, if they wanted to wear something comfortable that they would wear at the beach, fine. But nobody's asking them to put on a bathing suit. You see, these people in these chats control so many people. The chats control so much dialogue, um, and feed narratives. And the stupid people in the chat, they know that they're lying. They know that they're being manipulative. And the problem is that the people that read it feed into it and take it as law. It is the truth because some troll said it. And that makes the whole thing a psyop. Divide and conquer, and they'll take it and run with it. I've been around the game long enough that when I'm really talking about something, I don't look at them people in the chat because they got a job to do. And their job is to be a hater. Their job is to be stupid. And so I just ignore them. Good people gravitate to good people, Envy, RNY. That's what I've learned. Mature people gravitate to mature people, just like Christians gravitate to other Christians. You just know it when you see it. You know what I mean? But a demon is recognizable too. But I'm gonna let you get back to your show. I don't want to bore everybody. All right, but I thank you. So hey, look, let me know if you want to discontinue it. Hey, they didn't win. They still see at the end of the day, you have to understand when someone wants to divide and conquer, they look for a result. And the result is let's break them apart. Let's split them up. We did that, yo. We did that from the chat.
Yeah.
That's a goal. So if you'd like to discontinue it, no hard feelings. And
no, I mean we'll when you're finished, I mean we'll literally talking about it openly right here. So whenever you're finished and we go on with our show, we'll definitely talk about it. We'll talk about it openly in front of people, RNY and I. That's why we wanted to shut up and let you explain it,
and
because
I appreciate
you
that.
know what I'm saying? Like some people don't give anybody the opportunity to speak for themselves. So
and that's why I can dig the conversation. You dig? The ugly motherfucker contest was a result of the negativity from people talking about a beauty contest. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. We won't do a beauty contest. We'll just do a ugly motherfucker contest. That was the result because there was such backlash. Like, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do a beauty contest? And I'm like, do you understand what a beauty contest consists of? It's not just, bathing suits. Some people get to do a talent, like talk about poetry, or they may want to talk about, politics, or they may want to talk about something special, unique, beautiful.
And see, it becomes a little bit similar because I know RNY's first suggestion was to do some like a pageant for the holidays, saying something about like, what was your favorite memory as a child in your childhood at the holidays. That's what we were buying into. We didn't want like those, we don't want those lines to cross like, oh, okay. Are they going to do an ugly woman contest too? No, we were going to do something for the holidays to give money away. We needed to differentiate between the two and make it clear because, if we sneeze with the wrong Kleenex, somebody's going to say something.
Look, man, y'all just keep doing what y'all doing, being together. That's what I'm cheering for. You dig?
All
Y'all just
right.
keeping y'all thing the way that it is. I think you making, you're doing it exactly right. Because
All
at
right.
some point, if you keep this is what they really want. What they really want is to drive you apart. What they
Oh
really
yeah, we
want
know that.
is the T. No, of course. So if they can't get it one way, they'll try and get it another way because they're RNY, excuse my French, but
Hmm.
they are demons. You believe in angels. I know
I
you
do.
do.
Yes,
Then you gotta believe in demons, Queen.
absolutely.
And there are
Absolutely, I do.
some really demonic people out here that this is all they do. They consume evil. They preach it. They speak it consistently. They have no level
Hmm.
that they won't go. And so just keep doing y'all thing. I'm not gonna, like I said to y'all, when I saw y'all was serious, I said salute.
I
And I've
appreciate that.
always said that. Always. And that's real talk. But this is they can't get you one way. We'll drive a wedge in them. Let's see if we could drive look, y'all are doing an ugly woman's contest. I don't think that's fair. And so they want to just drive a wedge wherever they can because they're evil. They're evil. And that's all I can come up with. There's no explanation, no rhyme, no reason. They're just evil. So I'm gonna drop down. I'll
All right.
continue to listen and then I'm gonna go ahead and go get my sleep on. All right, but thank you for giving me the opportunity.
All right. We
All
wanted you
right,
to be
Thank
able to
you.
speak for yourself before we made
I
any
appreciate that.
conclusions. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I hope I gave you the clarity on every
We ha-
side that you need. All
we
right,
have clarity. Appreciate
Hmm.
you, man.
right on. Y'all have a good evening.
You too.
Rex, we got like 5 minutes. We got to close up on what
I don't
ZX
need.
just said before people roll out. What's up, Rex?
How you doing? A couple of times, I don't need 5 minutes, but a couple of times I hit the link and you ain't let me up, and I'm like, yeah, I don't come up here on no bullshit. And like I said, I'm not no nut ass nigga, so I don't know
Rex,
why you doing that. Go
Rex,
ahead,
you
my
see
fault.
me sharing screen and highlighting comments and doing all this and doing all that, bro. I don't look back there all the time. If I didn't want you
Okay,
up here, Rex, I would have banned you from the studio. I mean, you know
facts,
me.
and
I
that's
don't play
all.
those types of games. I ban you from
No
the studio
facts.
and keep it moving.
Yeah, facts. And no, I agree with you on that. And how y'all doing tonight? I was just coming up here to see if you gonna let me up, but I do agree with ZX. Well, I don't agree with him or some of this shit in terms of. Well, I ain't heard the whole conversation, but like a sundress or something like a beauty competition, no bathing suits though, because some of these women are like 50, 45, and they might have 4 or 5 kids, and we don't need bathing suits. So I disagree with ZX on that. But a sundress, because in the hood, what we always say is
Oh my
women that
god.
hold on, I'm being
Go
real
ahead,
quick.
man.
Women that can, if they ass is fat in scrubs, sweatpants, or pajamas, you know she got a donkey. So that's a fact. I know it's not an ass competition. I was just talking about shit, but I'm gonna drop down, y'all. Y'all have a good night, though.
You too,
Every
Rex.
don't be doing all that nonsense. RNY, you have a
Yes,
great
sir.
time, a great night, and all that.
You
I like
too.
y'all and shit.
Oh, okay,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Rex.
All right. Y'all
Okay.
have a good one, though.
You too. Bye.
Woo. Yeah,
Gotta
Rex
love
just brought
Rex.
something to the he just brought something to the panel. You know, where they have sweatpants on, nurses' pants, they got a donkey. Okay. All right, Rex. Your
Jessica,
son said that
hush.
Rex go to Lemons. Hey, look.
No.
So let me so we're gonna talk about the ZX.
Hey,
Hey,
Black
listen,
Mamba. Yes.
we talk about things openly right here. See, even though we are attacked for not exposing, not being upfront with people, all that other stuff, right? So everything we talked about, we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell you right here, right? So what did you think about like the first part, the Marcus situation? You saw him in the chat. Oh, somebody sent this to me. Oh, you guys are chasing me around. And apparently I'm chasing him around, but you got to witness the whole, you know, from A to Z. And then we'll talk about the ZX thing, because basically I feel like it's going to get mixed up. I think that the
Yeah.
lines are going to get crossed, because a lot of times he said, you know, what we're doing, what, you know, I know he said that it's separate, but it kind of like a few times was like, you know, I'm going to put, you know, we're going to do a contest. What I asked RNY to do is come up with this and that. But I do think that the strings got crossed. Like if I was listening to this and closing my eyes, I would have thought it was the same contest. So it's kind of, if somebody does an ugly person's contest or whatever it is, and then we follow up with some kind of you know, holiday pageant, I think it looks a little odd. But what'd you think about the Marcus situation, how everything rolled
Marcus
out?
first.
You had some things, you know, you had, you know, some things that people were typing. I don't quite know what you want to say about it, but I don't have
As
like
far as Marcus,
strong
that
commentary about it. Go
whole
ahead.
right, that whole "you're chasing me around" YouTube, that is the dumbest statement ever. If we are all kind of sub to the same people, that means we all get the same notifications. So there's no way on God's green, red, or blue earth that anybody could be chasing anybody. Just like when you scroll down your timeline, it shows you a preview of who was on the panel. You made the conscious decision to click on that video and see what was going on. So miss me with all that you chasing people, you chasing me around. No, what's being chased around are those helpless, homeless prostitutes down there that you're paying $5 and $10 for, that you're inviting back to your house where your children reside. Now, that's creepy. You're the one doing all the chasing around, dear sir. Now, I blocked you, and I don't plan on unblock you, and Envy better not unblock you either.
What the
So I'm done with it.
Wait, she doesn't
So
talk to me like that, y'all.
I really don't talk to him. I just thought I'd go ahead and throw that in there,
Yeah,
cuz.
she threw that out there because I can't say anything because y'all are in here.
Exactly.
Oh shit. Got me caught up. Oh, he
I
told
know.
RY, goddamn, they had a lightweight argument up there on their own panel.
We really don't
And all
have
these,
arguments. We really don't
yeah.
have arguments. Like, that's stupid. Grown folks
Yeah, and
don't
the thing
argue.
is,
Like,
and then watch the typing ass people later.
oh,
Oh
child,
my
who gives
god,
a crap?
now unfortunately, y'all, I had like 15 windows open trying to share screen and do this and do that. I would play some other stuff, you know, that's relative to Marcus or whatever, but I think that the main points were heard. You know, what I
Yeah.
mean by that is obviously we showed this, which they thought that was some kind of verification. And the thing that I wanted to point out is why does this kind of stuff happen over and over and over and over and over again? We were supposed to verify drip. We were supposed to verify this, but all of a sudden, like, people run with the story and decide what the credibility is, and that you're over
Exactly.
here and we're just
We were
on some
supposed to
bullshit.
verify, right? We were supposed to verify all this information, but people got amnesia when it came to verifying this blank screen. I don't
And
understand.
then, yeah, and then people are gonna type, you know, boom, like that's the verification. That's the real verification. Very
You see what
clear.
I'm
You
and
can
nowhere
read.
in this message does it say, "Oh, I'm going to change your life." What?
That's how it was presented, y'all. It was
That's
presented that I'm
dumb.
gonna, yeah, that their lives are gonna be changed. And the lady even said, Mocha even said, yeah, you know, some people sent me messages saying that they would pull me out, get me a job, take me to their house, take care of me, this and that. I'm missing where that is in these messages myself. And
Exactly.
it's like all they had to do was, as I said, look up something that simple, and then they could have said that is BS. But my problem is with these very, very vivid receipts and everything that goes on, they should have actually, I mean, me personally, I think that they should have given you the benefit of the doubt first, that you can make your own decisions and that you have good judgment. But these are your friends.
I'm very capable of making my own decisions. Very
Yeah, I don't.
capable. Very capable. Just
Oh, and
like
also
everybody else. What?
the Cash App, y'all. I know it said
What
4.
cash
I
app?
know what it said 4, but that'll definitely go on the table. That bottle will definitely go on the table for Thanksgiving. I appreciate it. Thank you for leaving that note as well. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. That was sweet.
Yeah.
Just like I'm able to make my own decisions about who I decide to interact with, just like everybody else makes their own decisions about who they decide to interact with, whether right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm grown, just like these people are grown. I ain't walking around here talking about, oh, are you sure? I don't think that's gonna now. I don't care. Who y'all decide to lay down with, who y'all decide to talk to, get to know, date, that's y'all's business. It's y'all's business. But I can make my own decisions. I'm good. I'm a whole grown ass woman. Okay, 38. I'm grown.
And we told y'all 250 times that there's no title. You guys
Exactly.
want a title. There's no title in front of or behind RNY and Envy. You can call us RNV or whatever you want to call us, but we're not getting married tomorrow.
Facts,
You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
and people see that as disrespectful. I know there's going to be a percentage of people that say, "Oh, well, they're not putting any title. They're not." No, like
But
what?
but but do you know
What do
what's
people
crazy?
not
You say
understand
that
about?
now. You say
Yeah,
that now. But last night when I looked at, oh, Andrea cheating on RY. You can't cheat on somebody if ain't no title, right?
right. I can't cheat on RNY, y'all.
And it's
It's impossible.
dumb.
So the
People are
funny
so
thing,
quick to throw labels and titles on stuff, and that is what get people messed up. Take the time to get to know somebody.
right?
And
Oh my
trust me, right
God.
now, we're getting to those. That, oh my God, told me I need to shut up. So I'm gonna go ahead
Oh
and
shit!
hush.
I don't give a damn what me. I don't care
I
what
know,
the hell
nope,
I could give a damn.
nope,
Listen. Oh
mm-mm.
yeah, I'll put you in a trick bag right up here. Um,
Mm-mm.
but anyway, yeah.
So
That's
that's
the
that.
crazy thing, right? Like, okay. And I told them the first thing I said is anything I get myself into, y'all are going to hate me, whether I do the best. Man, I can feed the homeless, build a church, and and teach a whole school and start a football team. You'll tell me that I don't like envy. It's okay. Just don't bring RY
Exactly.
into it. It's weird. Like, I don't understand the woman that you respect, right? The woman that y'all supposedly respect. You're not giving the benefit of the doubt that she felt safe, protected, all the other stuff. Or whatever. I mean, she can speak for herself or whatever, but I'm just reminding
Listen,
y'all how crazy it is. It's
listen.
like, I don't do anything to
I
you
have
people.
never. The 4 days I was there was never, ever, ever a moment where I did not feel safe or protected. So much so to the point where I almost wanted to say, yo, I'm good. Yeah. Oh, he ain't like that. And when I tell y'all that envy online is not the I almost called him, almost called your name. It's not the envy offline, I promise y'all. Complete 180. This is just a character. In real life, he's nothing like that. So the propaganda to push God, and I hate to go backwards on this envy, but I'm just gonna have to say it. The propaganda that was being pushed that he's abusive, he likes to scream and holler at women, he sends rage text messages and this, that, and the third. It's all propaganda to push a narrative from one other individual. That's not him at all. So when I say I feel safe and protect, like, come on, seriously, you think I'm gonna go somewhere where I don't like?
Trust me. Trust me. If you're
Anyway,
around, if anybody's around me, yeah, they don't have to worry about anything. I promise you that. Molly said
like,
I've used the church girl read on RY before. I can't talk, but sometimes that's used as a
hold
trap
on,
to
what Molly say?
prosecute.
I've used a church girl read before. But sometimes that's used as a chuck too. See that, and that's Molly, and that's why I kept. Don't put me on no pedestal, because as much as I am a church girl, I am still human. As much as I am a church girl, I will make mistakes. Hell, I just made a bunch of them today. That doesn't mean anything. That don't mean nothing at all. Me being a church girl just simply means to me that I answer to a higher power. And when I mess up, oh, trust me, my God comes and he taps me on my shoulder and gets me all the way together. So please stop
I
putting people
thought
on
you were gonna
pedestals.
say the rage was foreplay. Jesus Christ.
Oh, your sunshine.
Your sunshine, my goodness.
Oh, I'm clutching my pearls. My goodness.
Get
Oh,
over here, RY. Get over here.
exactly. Okay, so much Mortal Kombat going on.
Yo, damn. Yeah.
See, nope.
Get
Moving right
over here.
along.
Pour me a drink, goddamn. Oh yeah, they'll take
Exactly.
clips.
They'll take clips and
We
be like,
got
you
We got
see?
Troy over there. Troy over there will come up with a clip or something. So basically, I mean, I said I would talk about it openly when ZX dropped
Hmm.
down or whatever, but there's really only two
Now
things. The
that,
Marcus thing, we're not gonna beat the Marcus thing to death. That's done.
yeah, I'm done with Marcus.
We're
He's
done. Well,
blocked. I
I'm
don't
not gonna
even
say
remember
his.
him no more.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say his name, none of that. RY
Yeah,
said you better
child.
not unblock him. I'm unblocking him now just for
I
about
know,
5 minutes, just
you
to do
are.
it.
I
Then I'll
know you
reblock
are.
him. Okay.
I
All
know
right.
you are.
So
That's why I said it.
the ZX thing, RY, because I said we would say it
Now,
openly in
the
public
ZX
because I don't
thing.
want any. To me, I'm gonna tell you, it's no. Let me shut up. Go ahead.
The ZX thing. While I definitely appreciate the explanation, I still feel like somewhere down the line it can get crossed up.
It's going to
And
be.
it's obvious that people can run with the narrative of a blank screen. And the person can come back and say, hey, it was a nothing burger, and they're still running with it. Just like ZX came up here and explained, hey, this is something I'm doing on my own, has nothing to do with this. The line of communication is still going to get crossed, and they still going to somehow try to make it seem like we had a hand in this ugly MF contest. So
I mean, here's the
I don't
problem
think
though.
that.
Also,
And just to kind
go
of
ahead.
keep everything copacetic, to keep everybody at bay, it may be best that we don't do it.
Yeah, because here's what I was gonna say, RNY, and y'all are hearing us, y'all are watching us talk like we're not live. Okay, so
This
welcome.
is literally how we talk.
Yeah, literally how we talk. Okay, as soon as we hit this end live button, this is exactly what we're gonna be doing. But we're gonna be watching you dumb motherfuckers, so I can go up on a panel or something and make a mess. Okay. Because I'm gonna go back to old envy. I'm gonna crucify all you motherfuckers. But anyway, here's my problem with the situation, right? And I want the chat, let me know. I know a lot of y'all are hiding or whatever because you're gonna go type about us tonight, even though we just explained everything to you. In the bushes, your ears work as well. I get it. Please use them wisely. But anyway, please do not get in my crosshairs. I'm not in a good mood, and it's fuck everybody right now. Okay, but I'll clean it up. All right, but anyway, here's what I think, right? I agree with the fact that it's going to be crossed over. Just us talking about it. He made some really good points. I do appreciate his explanation. I do appreciate him diversifying the two things, right? But at the same time, and we could say, okay, cool. All right, so ZX is doing his thing and we're doing our thing separately. That's still in the eyes of, I've watched the chat, I've watched everything. I looked at my Cash App. I got a straight up don't do that shit Cash App. But I'm watching everything, and me personally, even if it is separate, has nothing to do with him, it's still gonna be an event that follows a disrespectful event. You can't be respectful after you're disrespectful. Unfortunately, they're gonna say, why would you join a pageant or whatever after ZX put a $500 thing together to dog women out in an ugly women's contest? That we would be on the list of somebody we signed. That's like going to that's like going to the massage parlor and saying, oh yeah, we're just here but we don't want the happy ending. When we walk out the front door, they're going to be like, Envy and RNY went to that place where they got happy endings, and they're just trying to say that they got a couple's massage. Like, these people spun. I mean, if somebody could take this and say that they could read it, we're going to be in the mix of a bunch of bullshit with that situation. Now, I listened to words on here very carefully. And ZX did say if you guys want to back out. Now, back out is kind of like, I feel like ZX was kind of saying if y'all are going to use an excuse somewhat, like, oh, if y'all want to back out of it. It's not that. We can do our own contest, whatever the case may be. We just know we're literally sitting here on a live defending ourselves from bullshit. So you don't think that bullshit's gonna come down the road of doing a contest after the ugly woman contest was? I mean, do an ugly sweater contest, but not the woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I mean, how do y'all feel about that? I mean, RNY, like, literally, am I making sense? Am I off? Because I know you said like the best not to do it, but am I off? Am I making sense?
No, you're making
selfish?
sense. No, you're making sense. Like I said, it's almost like this whole weirdo in Atlanta interviews person. He showed a blank screen that showed nothing happened, but people still ran with the narrative that you did something. Just like with this, ZX has came out and said, no, this is something that's completely separate, nothing to do with what I asked you all to do. But by the time it happens, people aren't going to cognitively remember that ZX said his is completely separate. Then you're going to see ZX, RNY, Envy, ugly MF for contest after they just did their own thing. They're not going to. Too many blurred lines. Too many blurred lines.
It's a damn shame we got to explain this to adults. Because, by tomorrow, we have been signed up. They're probably going to have it be our contest by the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the people staying in here. I see the core supporters. I see y'all. This is cool. We're not screaming, hollering, talking about anything crazy or whatever, but y'all are here listening to us. We appreciate it. But literally, like, I know she says, like, Envy, this is a character, which it is, and then offline Envy's different. But y'all are literally watching, like, literally as soon as we say end live, we're gonna say the same exact thing that we're saying to y'all. You know what I mean? And other than the only thing that's different is RY will say, I recommend you don't say that.
And then he's not as mean offline as he is. Trust me, he is a teddy bear. Okay.
Jesus. Don't tell him that.
He ain't no thug, y'all. For real. Offline, not with me, he ain't. He know better.
Wait a minute. See, now you're giving the people what they want. He know better.
I do gotta catch your
really?
attention.
God damn. Well, this is the second time, damn it, because I can't say anything crazy. Hey, y'all, will y'all give me a one comment pass to get RY straightened up? Great. There's the narrative. RY's controlling Envy.
No,
she made Envy a bitch.
Envy there is no control of him. When I tell you he is a man's man, I can act like I'm controlling him, and he'll be like, "Hold on, who you talking to?" I was okay. You right. I'm gonna let you handle your business. You right.
Oh shit.
Ain't no controlling nothing.
So regardless, to get toward the close of the show, I only try to keep y'all for like 3 hours, not 10. So basically to get toward the close of the show, basically, so we're satisfied. Here's the thing, right? I can only present things the way that I see them. Unfortunately, sorry for the technical difficulties at the beginning. I was a mess. But I can only present things the way that we see them. I've showed you that that was a bullshit. You all heard Nothing Burger. One of the main reasons why I came out today is even though people heard Nothing Burger last night, it even spread over into today's commentary where all of a sudden Bree changed her mind that it wasn't a Nothing Burger. All of a sudden it was RY different, this and that. If it's a Nothing Burger, just say it's a Nothing Burger and that's it. Keep it moving. Okay, cool. But no matter how much I present, no matter what the receipts, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I can tell y'all to go here, click on this and look at this receipt and do that. Y'all are going to think what you want, but it's cool. I appreciate the supporters that could have minds of their own. Saw what we presented. That's all we got. There's no part 2, 3, 4. Like I just wanted to prove that point, and it is what it is. Now with the ZX thing, since he's in the title, we just talked to you about it openly. Like there is nothing that RNY and I are gonna say that y'all aren't hearing right now, about the situation. We literally just broke it down to you, but we were being respectful and letting ZX explain his side. Because here's the thing, if I have a thought about something, or RNY has a thought about something, whatever, I don't care who you are, even if you were Marcus, you can explain yourself, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to sway our opinions. Because even if I hate you out here, I'm never going to lie on you. I don't care who you are. You could shoot me and I'm not going to lie on you. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Thank you, Tay Bay. I appreciate that. Tay Bay been in the bushes.
Hey, Tay Bay.
Hey, Tay Bay. So I think, as I said, like, I don't want to, I don't want to drag them through the rest of the commentary. What'd you say? They were talking about someone needing to wash their clothes at Marcus' house at that moment. Oh, yeah, they did. They did. One of the women did take her clothes to Marcus' house. And then one of the women were using his juicer. But it's always consistently been about edibles and nonsense. So now that we presented that, hopefully y'all can, draw your own conclusions. But honestly, I know some people are and I know some people aren't, but at least I have the peace of mind that it was presented. And I saw RNY's name in the bullshit, and hopefully she is good with how it was presented. So we can move on with life. Yeah, absolutely. So as I said, we're going to go ahead and close out here. Mo3 is going to get us up. You know what? Hey, nah, hell no. Let me let Rick Reed get us out of here. Okay. We're not coming back. This is the outro and all that other shit, but we will see you tomorrow. As I said, we're going to hang out, laugh at y'all. I might hit a link, but it's going to be disruptive. I have no good intentions on the internet tonight, but I'll be a better person tomorrow. I'll holler at y'all.
Bitch, nobody wants y'all. So get that in your head. I would never look at y'all like that. If y'all was half hittable, it would be only in the darkness, bitch. In the darkness and secret, it'd be about this time. If I ever slid y'all raggedy ass bitches through, it'd be about this time. And y'all got to get out before the sun comes up, bitch. I don't want my neighbors or nobody seeing y'all leaving my motherfucking house, bitch. Nobody wants to be seen with y'all. Get that in your motherfucking head, bitch.
You know what, though? Everybody in the building and everybody that's going to come in the building, go ahead and subscribe, set your notifications, hit that bell and set it to all, because I'm going live. Like, I'm going live until he's the fuck up out of here. Okay? That's it. Fuck him.